What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here with week number 4. Before we get started, I want to give a big thanks to everybody coming through. Not Scash bringing the raid party as well. Very much appreciated. Hope you guys are looking forward to some more Mortal Kombat today because we are now in week number 4. We're going to start things off with Ghost Cats versus Echo. And I've got Cleve returning to the mic. How's it going, Cleve?
What up, what up? Yeah, I'm back on the mic here to see some Mortal Kombat 11 action. Finally, see what's up in the Xbox community. What are people doing here? Right now, we got Echo J. Lee versus Uber Noober. I've seen Uber Noober a few times on the stream. He does play Kung Lao. Echo J. Lee, perfectly new. I've never seen him even play in Combat League nowhere. So it's a mystery what he's gonna do today. But so far, it's gonna be Scorpion.
Yes, a masked attendee here. We're gonna figure out how he stacks up with the competition. As his first run, he's going to be playing a typical Scorpion build. That's basically the reborn build. He's got the air throw. I don't think you see as much of the air throw. I think Searing Rage, or not Searing Rage, but the buff, as well as the neutral jump punch. Handful of other moves are a little bit more common, but still that teleport cancel is going to be the primary factor there. Also want to give a thanks to I Am the Champ for the follow as well. Glad you guys are having fun checking out the Nightmare series. And here we go, game 1, letting the intros rock. It would appear we got to get that juicy lore. You should be in the bracket, Kairos. I tried to put you in. Did you check both pools? I was almost certain that I did it. I will double check. I can't fix it now, but we'll figure out a way because there's been tons of people, so we'll figure out a way no matter what. Maybe I didn't push save. That would be awful. Oh no, you're here. Yeah, you're here. You're in pool 1 at the very bottom. You have a bye. Pool 1, very bottom. You have a bye. AB is your match.
Looking like so far in this match, been pretty even, but almost the pickup from Uber Noober drops at the end. Echo not respecting that hat spin. It is I think like maybe -2 or so, so you got to use a fast normal. Another throw here, go put him back in the corner, give him fatal blow. But I mean, look at the life deficit at this point. Don't even use fatal blow, just take the loss or try and make a comeback without it.
Yeah, exactly. I think you want to save those resources when it's a long road ahead of you. Obviously, if it's enough to close it out, go for it. But here's a big expenditure on resources. The KB will come out. This could be the beginning. He needs one more opening after the... Oh, no. Dude, he had it. He actually had it right there for a moment. Now he does! Yo! Echo with the huge comeback. That was sick. You gotta believe, but that was smart that he saved it till the end.
I mean, he wanted to call me out at that point. He's like, "You think I can make a comeback? See what's up."
And commentators cursed hard.
Made that happen out of nowhere. I like his variation name too.
Oh,
the
anti-air. Okay. That was sick, and he knew that was happening. You see the cancel into the teleport off of it. Calculated approach right now from Echo.
Oh no, then the connection note went right under the hat too.
That was crazy looking the way he avoided that hat. Damn, Zombie coming through with the big 25 streak on the subs as well. Thank you so much, man. It has been a long time, and Zombie has been such a crucial part of everything that we've done around here. So big shout outs to Zombie for always sticking around and hanging out. And he's pretty good at throwing dodgeballs at people too. Had a lot of fun in Knockout City with him last night. Hopefully we'll get to play some more because I've been really enjoying that game. Big crushing blow to open things up here. Only a little bit of damage left to go through. Okay. Weird little lag spike it might have looked like there, but nonetheless able to find the hit. But what happened? Did the fatal blow not come out? It all just fell apart.
Yep. Big scramble at the end there, but end result, Echo J. Lee getting that 1 point on the board. Extremely good comeback. I mean, the first round, the momentum was all in his favor. Like, there was nothing stopping him after that. Almost won, did Uber Noober, but just fell through at the end. I think you have the name wrong on the stream.
Do I have their names wrong?
Yeah, I think you have Ghost Cats instead of Uber Noober.
Oh no, the Ghost Cats and Uber Noober are the same person.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
they're the same person. Yeah.
It's one of... Yeah. Those names always confuse me. I was looking at the stream, I'm like, wait a second. I didn't know what name to say at that point. Okay. That's fine. I'll put that in my mind.
Jot that one down. They have ranked, for the ranked mode 2 zombie, they have 1v1 as well. So there's like a ranked 1v1 ladder mode too. There's teams and there's 1v1 in there. I only played one. I'm 1-0 right now, but I didn't want to get too deep into it because I knew I had responsibilities. But tomorrow, the kickballs fly. Actually, tonight after this stream, probably. I'm addicted. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I love those kind of games where you just get in there instantly want to play more. Okay, right. Use both defensive bars, so can't cancel that teleport.
And you see, he's just backing away because of that. Now he will find an opening real quick. He'll go for big damage with that grounded combo, keeping it all unbreakable, though. You see how he didn't go for a launcher there, knowing that his opponent had defensive meter, so just keeping him all on the feet so he could make sure to get the damage.
I mean, one thing about Kung Lao and Scorpion, they both had defensive bars for their offense and defense with the orbiting hat with Kung Lao and, of course, the teleport cancel of Scorpion. So, you know, breakaway isn't a big deal, honestly, in this matchup.
Oh, wow. You see that timing on the orbiting hat? Just barely was on its way around to protect and not going to get there.
Another throw right in the corner. Echo J. Lee has that fail one. We know what happened last time, so he has to be quite careful at what he's doing here, but that's a free punish. Didn't connect, though. That was the W right there. If he loses now, it's going to be horrible.
Okay, that got real sketchy, too. That fatal blow was coming. The sword to put him out of his misery, almost. Not going to happen yet. Also, real quick, in the bracket, there's another 20 minutes left on check-in, so for those of you guys that are here and ready to play, make sure you guys are getting checked in. If your opponents are not checking in, they will be DQ'd in about 20 minutes or so. So, you know, just hang tight and be patient. If you're having trouble checking in, make sure to ask for help. Let somebody know. We'll be able to get you checked in and take care of that for you, but you do have to let us know so we can address that. I do want to also quickly note that we did have a lot of DQs last week, so it may be the case this week again. A lot of the people that sign up every week don't necessarily show up every week. So we may have a lot of round 1 DQs, but once we get through that, we kind of get the ball rolling and we can kind of take account of who is here and who isn't, and we'll get it through. I guess ultimately with almost 90 people showing up, even with a bunch of the bracket DQing, we still have a bunch of people here anyway, right? So there's just so many people that we ultimately end up still being able to put on a great show and a great set of matches. There might be a little bit of a wait time for those of you guys just trying to figure out who's here and not, and that is unfortunate. I do apologize, but we will definitely make sure we've got some action here for you. And look at that, Uber Noober gonna answer back here in game number 2. And he's tying it up. We got a real match here, Cleve.
Yeah, it's at a 1-1, as you said previously. Quite close match, though. Like, honestly, both matches are pretty damn close. It's not really one-sided in this matchup, other than a few drops coming from, I would mostly say Ghost Cats, but, you know, a little bit from Echo J2. Been, like, almost flawless for both of them. But going back to the character select screen, I don't expect any switches. I mean, we haven't seen Echo J. Lee on anybody else but Scorpion, obviously, but damn, I think it's looking pretty good, so. Scenery change, yes. Give it. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I talked too soon. Never mind. Keep the same. Give us back to Retrocade.
He's been doing a decent job running it, so. Here we go. I'm really liking Echo Scorpion here, though. He's got good patience, good reactions to people kind of jumping in on him and stuff. So he's definitely putting on a strong showing here for his debut here in the Nightmare series. Also want to give a thanks to Video Games is Life 06 for the follow as well. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series. Yo, what's going on, Hound Dog? I tried to watch your stream earlier today, but I think I might have came a little bit too late. I was finishing up some work and then I was looking for you, but I just found Hound Dog FGC, and he's a German Dragon Ball player, so I don't think that's the right one. Yo, what's going on, Viz? Happy birthday, Viz!
Happy birthday, Viz.
Viz, of course, putting on the an offline event here. Cleve, are you heading to the offline event? Are you going to be a part of that?
I feel like I'm obligated. I mean, it's right by me. It's only like less than an hour away. I feel like if I didn't come, it's kind of a crime.
Well, you're going to have to report back from the front lines as to how things went with an offline event, because we don't get to hear much about those. So it'll be hopefully a good time just hanging out with some people and playing some games, getting some good casuals in. No Wi-Fi, no lags, no nothing to worry about. Viz definitely putting on a cool event. So those of you guys that, I think that signups are actually capped, so I don't have to plug it a bunch, but it's still awesome that he's doing that, and I think he's extended it and stuff, so it's really cool to see the community looking forward to that kind of stuff too, because we are all chomping at the bit to get out there and fight each other, not in the online arena.
Yeah, I'm kind of just going to be like a cheerleader for Blue at that point. I'm not going to be practicing much, but I'll at least be there. Oh, miss spear. Down one spear from Echo. Dude. I love it. Throw it out. Throw out the window. Everything you can. Just
Is he like doing this just for Viz? Viz loves this Scorpion play, right?
It's a mental game.
Oh my goodness. The throw read. Echo J answers back. He'll get that bar back, but not in time to amp it. Will he need it? No, he's just going to chip him out. No, that wasn't even a chip. Caught him with the sword. Looks like Ghost might have been waiting for a mid or a throw or something like that. When you get that close to death, sometimes you got to just take the risk and hope that they are going to go for a throw, because you can turn it around just like Echo did off that throw uppercut KB there. So very nicely done by Echo. He will take game number 3 here, and now starting to establish a lead.
Yeah, lead does have Echo on, yeah, his debut too, as you said before, debut with his Scorpion looking pretty well, nice, and even just added a hint too. Like at the end of the match, you saw he went for the string that nobody ever goes for, just for the chip out. So you know he's always thinking. At times he's not just brainlessly using these strings. He is big thinking.
Yeah, and I think even though the first hit caught him, you could see as that kind of played out, his intention was to let loose with that multi-hitting string, which would have gone through those extra hits of defensive meter that he may have been looking to cling on to. So that was absolutely calculated, and Echo J now on set point here, 1 game away. After this, we'll be moving around to some other matches on the bracket here. Really is just pending on who is here and who is not. But we're going to get that all figured out. But so far, we've definitely got a great start to the action here. Ghost Cats going in here on this one as well.
Oh, another down 2 KB. I feel like every single game we've had this match, Echo has gotten that D2 KB. Like, not one match he hasn't. He's scouting him out. Kind of tapped in the instincts of Ghost Cats with his throw mix-ups.
I like KBs. I do kind of wish though that the uppercut KB only worked on throws and maybe a handful of other highs. But I do love the idea of crushing blows. I think it's a really cool system and stuff. So that I think is my favorite addition here in MK11. Beautiful breakaway to stop it, but not going to be able to survive afterward. That was maybe questionable even since it was round 1, but I think he was looking to clutch it out, right? Echo didn't have any defensive meter of his own, and if he would have gone for something a little bit riskier or would have just gotten caught in any way, that could have been turned around the opposite direction. But here we go. Echo gonna cash out the throw KB. Flawless victory in the works here for him.
Another hit confirm. It's looking pretty dry for Ghost Cats tonight.
Dude, you gotta touch him. I cast the curse and everything. You gotta do something. Oh my god. Alright, well, we have to ban him. Echo J is clearly a cheater. I tried to cast the curse. He got away with it. I don't know if I trust him anymore. I don't know if I trust him. This feels sus.
It's slowly draining.
Nicely done, Echo. Congratulations. The flawless victory. A rarity around these parts. But, I don't know. Maybe I've lost my powers.
Too long.
So let's go back over to our bracket so we can let the results of this be known and get prepared for our next match. Now, keep in mind, of course, that the check-in is still... Oh, Smash GG video is playing again. Aquaman, we heard you already. Appreciate it, but I don't know if everybody needs to hear it again. Actually, there might be some people that could probably use a second running of that video here, but I'm not going to do it. So our bracket, we still got some people to check in, but of course we have this score here that we can pop in. Other thing to note real quick, too, is that round 1 is typically... a lot of the people, not everybody, but a lot of the people are on the lower end of the seeds because they haven't been playing, so you end up getting the fact that like a lot of the round 1 matches are people that aren't there, and the people that do show up every week, they end up getting a couple points here and there, so then those players are the players that we see in round 2 and etc. So that is also part of why the round 1s are not as loaded with people. Yo, welcome, Corner J. Congratulations, you did a great job. Welcome to the Nightmare Series. Awesome debut. So Echo J is going to move on. He'll face off against I Am the Knight. That's going to be happening in the future, though, once we get around to that one that gets started. So let's take a quick perusing around our brackets here, see what else we got in store. I think we've got the Speed Demon and Black Loki match. Hopefully they're both here. Gorilla Demenis and Xander, both of them are typically here. There's Speed Demon in the chat. I see him, so if we don't have Black Loki, then we got Duskbraid, who's usually here as well, so we'll run that match no matter what. We will definitely be seeing some Speed Demon. And then over here on this pool, I believe that we had marked Silver Sandbag and Gamer100. Now, I don't know who Gamer100 is. He's also a new person, but today can be a good day for debuts. So let's go ahead and try that one. Let's try to get Silver and Gamer100 in here. I've got Gamer100's gamer tag, so we're going to give him a invite, and hopefully he'll be able to join us here. Now, like I said, this is his first time, so some people even sign up and they don't know what the date is, like they misread it or whatever. But so hopefully he's going to be ready to go. The invite should be the fire he needs to get reminded, but there is a possibility that Gamer's not here, but hopefully he will be here. We'll also find out right now, Zombie, if he's a Heidi or not. That's the beauty of having to type these names in. If you've got 5 gamer score, you better be coming with an explanation. He's got 180 followers, though, but he's got 0 gamer score. I think it's because of privacy settings, though, so I think we're fine. Yeah. But we got an invite out to Gamer100, so hopefully he'll join us. Like I said, though, do not know whom he is.
Yeah, throw up in the air what we're going to see on the screen. As you said, maybe day for debuts seems like it might be the time.
Yeah, I'm totally happy to get some more people into the fold. You know, we just had the Nightmare or the Xbox stream. I was on the Xbox stream over the weekend talking, so there's for sure a possibility that we could get some people that are kind of, you know, new to the scene, didn't know that this kind of stuff existed, and just trying to look to try their hand. So that could very well be what we're working with here, and we are happy to accommodate and get as many new faces in here to join the competitive ranks, because this game can be quite a good time when you've got a solid group and pool of players to play with. I think that is definitely also a big part. Thank you for the follow, Virgin, as well. Virgin from the Injustice revival that we had a good run in that. So is Gamer in the lobby? Do you see Gamer in the lobby?
Nah, he's not in here.
Okay, that is a bad sign. That is not what we're looking for. It has to be an Xbox One. Well, okay, so you can use a Series S, but you can't be on stream on a Series S. So essentially, you would be able to play, but you can't get on the stream. And if you made top 8, you would need to have access to the proper console afterward, or otherwise we'd have to DQ you at 9th. So for people that only have a Series X or Series S, those players, unfortunately, the furthest they could go in the bracket is to 9th place. We'd have to DQ you out after that. But if you have an Xbox One, you know, and you just want to play on it, you know, if you would just prefer to not do the stream and you just want to play in your good console for pools, we'll avoid your matches, and then on top 8 Saturday, you just got to bust out the Xbox One for that. The unfortunate reason for that is that there is not allowed to be crossplay between Xbox One and Series X. In order for us to have a stream and like a tournament so you guys can watch it, we all need to be able to get into a King of the Hill lobby together, and you cannot get into a lobby with Xbox One and Series X at the same time. It's really unfortunate. On PlayStation, the way that they work around that is if you have a PlayStation 5, you run the PlayStation 4 version of the game, so it'll run the other version. And Xbox doesn't offer that feature. It'll only run the Xbox One, Series X, or wow, I just homogenized them both together. This is so confusing talking about these. A Series X doesn't have the opportunity to play the Xbox One version of it, so it puts them in different ecosystems, essentially. You can still play 1v1, so that's why you can still play in the tournament, because you can play off-stream in a 1v1, but for the stream, we need to get into a proper lobby so we can all watch it. So for that reason, we can't have it get too far into the bracket. Do we still not have a Gamer 1000 in here?
We got nobody.
We got nobody. All right. Well, what we're gonna do then? We're gonna come back to that one. Who else was here that we saw? We saw Speed Demon, and we were waiting on, or we were hoping that his opponent of Black Loki was here. So what we can do is we can go with that one. and then just kind of move from there. And then we've also got Gorilla and Hydro. I know Gorilla's here. Hydro's usually here. Let's go with Speed Demon and Black Loki, though. So we're going to go with this one right here, then. Yeah, exactly. So as long as you got your old one, for if you make the top 8, then you're good to go. Okay, so this is Speed Demon's gamertag. Another one of those completely different from his other names, but I have typed it enough to know what I'm working with here.
Gotta remember that one for this match. No mistakes.
Online Racer. I think it's 077, but I might be wrong. Mersex, I see you checked in, so right now we're just waiting on if your opponent's here or not. If they're not here, then you'll just move on, and then we can get your match after that. In fact, if you want to play on stream, we can maybe run your match on stream. I see you're here. Kusanagi's usually here, so if their DQ kicks in about 5 minutes, we'll get you instead. So we got an invite out to online. And Black Loki asked about when the next tournament was last time, so hopefully he is showing up to play in the event that he wanted to play in. But, you know, not everybody shows up, is what it is. We will sift through this. This is the plight of the early rounds, though, so no worries here. And this is the name I'm looking for, Black Loki. Last seen an hour ago on home. That is not a good sign.
We got Speed Demon at least.
All right. So if we don't hear from him, DQ's kicking in 5 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll wait that 5 minutes for him, and if he's not here, then we'll just get Duskbraid afterward. Hopefully Duskbraid is here and ready to go. But we're just going to keep the show moving along because we do not want to wait forever. So hopefully we can get Duskbraid in here afterward instead for his match at 7 o'clock versus Speed Demon. And then we've got some other ones in here, too. I saw Dial In Boys. Maybe we can run that one on stream also, because we don't have the full stream queue mapped yet. So if Joe is here, which Joe has been here the last few weeks, if Joe is here again, we can probably run that match, too, actually. Just so that we can get some action on while the DQs kind of get weeded out. Oh, okay, so Duskbraid is not playing today. Thank you for the heads up. Appreciate that. So if we can't get Black Loki in here, then I don't think we'll be able to run Speed Demon's match. He'll need to wait a little bit to get a game going, but that'll be all right. So I think it's Gorilla and Hydra then is the next play after this. They're the next, they're the last round 1 match. After that, all the round 1 matches will have been ran because we haven't heard from Gamer either, unfortunately. Yeah, he's not popping into the lobby right now, right? So
yeah, doesn't seem like it.
So yeah, so we'll that'll be all the round 1 match, and then we'll move forward from there. And we do know there are some people here for sure. So you know, like Kairos is definitely here. I saw Hijinks in chat. So we do know that these round 2 matches are going to be more likely to be able to occur. And like I said, that's the issue with the tournament in some ways is you do have to kind of run through that opening salvo of who is here and who is not. And this first round is made up of primarily people that haven't been here. I honestly should start removing people that DQ more than like 2 times. Like if you DQ, like if you've DQ'd for the last like 3 weeks, and this is like, or if this is your 3rd DQ out of 4 weeks, then maybe I should clear those names out. But we'll see. That'll actually probably help a little bit. That'll be what I do next time. Next week I'm gonna clear out some people that haven't been showing up. And if they want to get back in, just let me know. I'll put you back in. It's no problem.
So Kusa gave me a heads up that he's playing if we want to run his match, if the other opponent's here, if you were talking about that match.
Yeah, Kusa and Mersex are here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do Kusa and Mersex, because Mersex was saying he wants to play. So, Mersex, can you give me your gamer tag? Speed Demon, if you could be so kind as to back out of the lobby. Apologies. And we'll go ahead and run the Kusanagi versus Mersex match. We are running just to top 8 today, so we're just to top 8. Top 8 then takes place on Saturdays.
Yeah, I'll send over one to Kusa.
Whoops, I'm missing an E. Although I don't know how does... Okay, it's an L, not an I. First mistake. Let's back to the drawing board. Dude, did I skip the second E again?
Fun.
All right, invites are out, so we should have our match here in just a moment. Mursex versus Kusanagi is what we're gonna go with here.
Yeah. I haven't seen Merce. Have you seen him? Like
no, Mursex I have not seen before. I feel like I've seen his name before. It's not a name that seems unfamiliar to me, but I don't think we've seen him on the stream. I think we've seen him in the bracket before, but just haven't had a chance to feature him on the stream with so many people playing. That is a thing that happens. Yo, dude, I've been playing the Roblox version of Knockout City. It's so much better than real Knockout City, so I'm totally down, Izzy. You just gotta send me an invite. I mainly like it because you can have the shark boat in Knockout City, which makes it legit.
It's got a crossover, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then there's that Pokemon Go song playing on loop the whole time.
That's great.
Alright, so Mursex is here. Just waiting on Kusanagi.
Yeah. I invite him to a party. Let's not invite him to a party.
Uh-oh. Mistakes were made.
Yeah, let me not. Don't think that's gonna work. Send him another invite. Kusa's been doing pretty well in the Xbox ladder lately too. He's been making a couple of weekly top 8s on the points leaderboard, pretty high up there. Right now, qualified. Obviously, you still got another week left, but qualified currently.
Okay, yeah. So there's Mursex giving us the lore. He's been playing since season 6, it sounds like, but has not been able to get a W. Here tonight could be your night, Mursex. Though this is your chance to take on Kusanagi. Kusanagi has been kind of, going back and forth between characters. You were just talking about his run in the MK ladder, and for that, I think he was playing mostly Jackie for that. He was deciding, like, low tiers be damned. I'm going straight to the best of the best characters, and I'm going in. So I think that was his main goal, is to just kind of do well, and he did it. So I will be curious to see what the approach is from him here, if he's going to continue to go for the Jackie approach, or if he's going to go to, because I really like his Devora, to be honest. Looks like we'll find out here in just a moment, though, because they have entered the lobby. So it is time to let it begin. So we got one match left after this, which is Gorilla and Hydro, who are usually here, and then DQs have kicked in for everybody. So the DQs from the previous round have gone through. So if your opponents are not here, then they are not here, and you'll kind of move forward from there. I got to be honest, Robotussin, I don't know. Nate Jesty had like one good finish, and I don't think we've seen him since that one good finish, which is where he's at. So there is a possibility that Nate is not here. But we'll see. But yeah, if those of you guys that checked into your earlier matches, make sure you're checking in again now, and we'll go ahead and get you guys on stream here, or get you guys moving through the bracket.
Looking like Merce is going to be going with Scarlet, a character we don't see very often. I mean, I say that, but I feel like the last time I watched this, there was like 7 Scarlets in a row, so maybe not so much anymore, but definitely an underplayed character, with Kusa going for Lisa, the Jackie variation.
Alright, backing away. Oh, there goes for the jump in, and yeah, Kusa definitely going for this Jackie pick. So the Jackie pick is going to be his approach, at least out of the gate here. This character can be so overwhelming, though, if your opponent doesn't know how to deal with it, right? If they can't find their way out, they're going to be trapped. And so far, that appears to be what's happening. Kusanagi has been in control for the majority of this round here. A low poke from Mursex as an anti-air is going to give him some space now. Going to back away. Oh, good throw tech.
Would have been death there, but that's it. Who gonna go in right on top of him. And death definitely there for it.
Gotta be careful. And make sure you guys are getting checked in. I do see more of you guys checking in for your future matches as we're going through here, so happy to see that. Looking forward to seeing some more competitors here and there, and also seeing some new faces getting their check-ins done, so that is really cool. Got some new people coming through.
Jumping right on top of him. No really contest for Merce. Went right in front of him, but no normal being sprayed out. Lost frames, but gonna use the tongue instead.
Oh, caught him. Oh, but the breakaway actually getting out of that. Mersek's not going for the armor break, although, I don't know, would that have worked? I think it does work there off that string, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen enough of it.
Ooh, trying to press when you're not supposed to is what Merce did there. One more connection for Kusa, but the down two almost spreading death. Anything could happen here. That's it. I mean, honestly, I feel like Merce might not know where the plus frames really begin with Jackie Briggs, because I think on every single time that Kusa went out with the plus frames, he's pressed. So I'm not sure if he's too familiar with the matchup or just trying to, you know, psych Kusa out at this point, but maybe a little change in playstyle might do him the best, because that round was super, super close.
Kusanagi on the board here. He will claim game number 1. And we'll see what's going to happen now as we get queued up for game 2. Mersek's opportunity to switch characters. Will he take it, however? Okay. Hijinks, if you are playing, I saw you in the chat earlier, make sure you're getting checked in. Your match is good to go. Sad Boy Murda, I got you marked for stream, so you're all set. Joe Mofucks, if you're here, get checked in. Your match is good to go. Too Easy, Crispy Fungus, same for you guys. And Dark Elite, if Dark Elite is around, you'll want to make sure you get checked in. I am the Knight, also, same story for you. Make sure you're checking in. Izzy, Sweat, Flex Luther, Frosty Llama has been marked for stream. AJ, if you're playing tonight. And then also Slick Beats and Sabazga. You guys are going to want to get checked in as well as we start to move through this bracket. But I am seeing plenty of other matches that have started to begin or have players checking into them, so we'll definitely be able to put a good show together out of this ultimately.
Looking like no changes here except for the stage. Merce sticking it with Scarlet. Is there a variation change? Did I miss that? Don't think so. I mean, it's your kind of typical variation for Scarlet. Dagger Dance will be the one being replaced with either Blood Rain, Dagger Dance itself. Not many variations other than that.
I think Dagger Dance might even be useful in this matchup, though, with how pressure-oriented Jackie is. If you can sort of give them reason to hesitate and give reason for them to kind of pause a little bit here and there, that can give you that extra room you need to respond. Granted, it is a risk, right? She does have a low that she can open you up with off of it and go into a full combo even. So you do need to be careful about it. But that parry, you know, we haven't seen it come out yet. I think if you're going to spend a slot on it, you got to be willing to throw it out there and kind of challenge your opponent and see what happens in there. Don't move forward.
On the ground.
There's nowhere else to run now. The plasma just going to rain down from above. One more to do it, and he's just going to shoot it right on the floor. Kusanagi really doing a good job of cornering his prey on this one, as he's now getting ready to close out the game. Round 1 already in the bag. Let's see if Mersex can get out of this corner here. That's going to be step 1, is just get away and get some space between you and Jackie.
Stuck in the corner is Merce. Kusa continuously non-stop with this pressure, mixing up the throw. Oh, nice back into the forward 1-2. Yeah, that's gonna be it with that throw. No brutal. Nope. I forget what that one is. I think the brutal is. I think it's don't lose a round. I don't think Kusa lost a round, but maybe it just doesn't have the brutal. But again, Kusa swiftly taking it over. Up 2-0 with the Lisa variation. Obviously, this is Merce's first showing, so maybe a little bit nerves on the stream also.
That is very true. First time on the stream can be somewhat of a daunting prospect, right? There's a lot more people watching than you're used to. You maybe even only used to your opponent watching, right? So now you've definitely increased the number by a massive percentage when you include the audience here, and just you and me in here alone is already a big enough of an increase. So definitely could be some stream nerves happening here. But Mersex looking to fight his way through as he now looks to switch characters. Going to be Liu Kang making an appearance here. I really love his robot arm too on that skin. Kind of like your knee, Cleve.
Yeah, kind of like my knee. Like we're both matched mechanical. I got the knee, he got the arm piece. Perfect.
Fully cyberized.
I think Blue locked his knee to a desk today. He's about to join the club.
Oh, jeez.
We're all gonna get Bionicle. It's the future. You gotta. I'm on the trend early. You guys are the one behind. Yeah, the Bionicle little limbs. You guys are. Me and Jax have been there for how long? Like, come on.
As in the Lego sets, right?
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Bionicle.
That kind of was though, but yeah, it's okay.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow as well, Freeze Gout. I'm glad you're having fun. Oh, big whiff punish. Mersex was trying to find his opening there, though. You know, with all those buttons that Jackie's pressing, sometimes a big uppercut, particularly if it's a character that uses a weapon, which Liu Kang does, he's got a little extra range from those nunchucks, can be a good way to kind of halt that, and also covers the air, but an unfortunate whiff, and Kusanagi just goes back in here. Oh, wow! That was weird.
Yeah, one thing about Liu Kang too is he's a really fast mid too, so maybe we can test Kusa more often than Scarlet. Because Scarlet doesn't really have an amazing fast mid, a little bit more contestation up close, but honestly not doing too well for Merce.
Yep. Ooh, the leap does close the distance, not all the way, however. There's the throw. Mersex, good start here for round number 2. Oh, a little bit too quick with that throw, or maybe not quite close enough.
That
was good patience. That was good patience, waiting for Kusanagi to take his turn back. And Kusanagi is playing as Jackie. Beautiful parry as well. Oh no, the drop afterward. Gets a little redemption combo, but Kusanagi is still not done yet.
Comeback territory. Jackie Briggs, one of the best comeback things to do. But look at Merce. Knowing that tech, you can down one right under the goop if he isn't double goop.
Ooh, that must have been a missed input there. Short hop from full screen. Mersex definitely starting to come alive here a little bit with this Liu Kang pick. Will get the face broken here, though, as Kusanagi answers back. Huge life lead established here at the start. Defensive meter spent for the get-up attack, so looking to try to stabilize.
That's it.
Yeah, this should be enough damage. The plasma at the end, if not, will finish it, and Kusanagi takes it with the 3-0.
And fatality, too. This is my favorite fatality of the two she has too.
I'm trying to find it in the brackets and I can't. I found it. All right. So speaking of the bracket, let's go ahead and head back over there while we get ready for our next set of matches. So Kusanagi moves on 3-0. And we are going to be trying to get, I believe, the one we still need to make sure we do is Gorilla versus Hydro, aka Xander. So we're gonna try to get them in here. I'm almost certain that Gorilla is here. Haven't heard from Hydro today, but he's usually been pretty good about showing up to a lot of stuff. So hopefully they are both good to go on this one. But you never know. This is the one.
And Merce, you do gotta leave the lobby.
Yes, Mersex, if you could back out of the lobby, please.
There we go. Perfect, perfect.
I think what Mersex is saying is, for him, it's not that deep. Like, he's just having fun, hanging out, and whatever. Whatever happens, happens, you know? He's not interested in, you know, peeling back under the hood and seeing how everything ticks and works. And for some people, they don't have to do that to enjoy the game. Case in point, Izzy got all the way to 3rd in the CGL event without knowing what frame data was. So, for some people, it's just not important. I think for a lot of us, it is important in the competitive side. No, you're not DQ, Xander. I just sent you an invite. Why would I DQ you? You're invited. You have been invited, Xander.
Okay, it's gonna be Xander and who?
I think I have to invite Xander again. I don't know if you got that one. But
Okay.
it's Xander and Gorilla de Menace.
Okay, Gorilla de Menace. Okay, 2 familiar faces then.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Scorpion versus Nightwolf likely to be coming up here.
Yeah, and again, Gorilla de Menace kind of still sticking with that V2 Nightwolf with the command grab.
One of the last
really
users of it.
Oh, easily one of the last users. A lot of people just completely dropped the variation when custom came out. You know, maybe they'll use command grab and a sit up, but definitely using that combo launcher. No, no ifs and buts.
Gorilla de Menace also having a name just long enough to make the scoreboard look weird. But also a name that you literally cannot trim any of it. I can't call him Dumb Menace. That doesn't convey it. I can't call him just Gorilla. Can't call him Gorilla Menace. I feel like all of those letters are necessary to convey the name. So it will stay regardless of the fact that it is clearly getting into the Zero's business in a way that is no longer appropriate. This is not social distancing here. Back off, Gorilla. Look at that.
I mean,
they're hugging.
If you gave him a good enough case, I feel like you could advertise him rebranding as The Menace. That sounds like a pretty cool name. If you convince him good enough.
Yeah, but I feel like Gorilla is specific. The Menace is like Dennis. Like,
I didn't even think of Dennis. I didn't think about that.
There's a number of menaces. This is a very specific one.
This is The Menace. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like the name too. I think it's a good one. I just wish it was a letter shorter. I don't know. Could we maybe spell gorilla with one L? How bad is that gonna look?
There you go. That looks so.
I feel like if we're gonna take out a letter, I mean, look, it's so clean on the rest of the scoreboard, but oh man, that doesn't look like gorilla anymore.
There's some words that you just need the extra letter. Gorilla is, it's definitely one of those.
Prime example. I probably could just lower the font size, but then I gotta change it back up.
Yeah, it's a hassle.
It is a hassle. There's screens I gotta look at for this.
Yeah, as predicted, Xander with the Scorpion and Gorilla de Menace. Nightwolf. Ooh, okay. Easy hit confirmed before 3. Not sure if it was an OS or hit confirmed, but anyways, he got the damage before that breakaway happened.
Ooh, good punish. Gorilla already spending that breakaway, so he'll have to hold that 28% here from Xander. We recently saw Xander as well in the MK ladder bracket. Oh, also, Dylan Boy was asking me about the ladder. Unfortunately, the ladder has ended. It was only available for the last 3 weekends. That it has ended. There's just the finale coming up, but that's only for the people that have qualified to it. But I had some fun with the ladder. I am thinking about and planning to run my own ladder because it felt like Wi-Fi filtered Combat League, which was great. Arud, if the match is spiking over 200, clip that shit, and then we'll have a ref take a look at it, namely Zombie probably. He'll take a look at the clip, or if Silver's here, he'll take a look at the clip, and then they'll make a determination at that point if the internet's a problem. Also to note though is if your next opponent has a similar complaint about the internet, or if you come back and complain about the internet again, common denominator may indeed be you. So we'll see. Yeah, if it's somebody from across the pond, then unfortunately in those cases we'll usually have to issue a DQ to players that are playing from outside the country, just because it's too difficult. I know I want to let them play, but sometimes the connections just don't work out. So it is what it is. And then the same goes for people that are, from not just the UK, but other areas that are not the United States as well. I think we had an Australian player that would come through and try to play every now and then, and sometimes his connections were reasonable. Ooh, escape failed. That's going to be good here. Xander has a huge life lead, looking to expand upon it. A throw might even be enough to kill here.
I think he already used his throw QB earlier, though, so he might be all out of that.
But you still need to clip it, Arud. You can't just say that it's 200. You need to clip it. Evidence is always required if you're going to try to stake a claim, because otherwise people will say, oh, this guy's from the UK, easy win. I just say the ping is 200 and I'm good. Yeah, that'll happen, Reggie. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have not been showing up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to DQ a bunch of people. But keep in mind, your opponent also got there without playing anybody either. So, could still go either way. Although I think Recess is there. Which, speaking of, do you want to run that match on stream? We can run that match on stream. I'm just filling my plate. But I like you guys. I want to see you guys play. Yo, what's going on, Berserk? So here we do see Gorilla maybe making a switch to Rambo? I have never seen Gorilla play Rambo before. This is interesting.
Rambo's cool.
I think Rambo's cool. I think he's bad, but I think he's cool. Definitely cool.
Yep. Fun watch, too. Ooh. Okay, he's in shoulder roll. Interesting.
Yo, what's going on, Legion? Xbox Combat in the house, indeed. We got Gorilla busting out the Rambo here. And yeah, you're right, shoulder roll. An interesting pick here. He spends it immediately, too, right? Going for that shoulder roll, amplifies it, makes it an overhead. Oh, but he got caught on that second one. Now, I'm not sure how the roll works. I don't use it. I actually prefer slide because it has a good crushing blow on it that you can kind of load up, much like a Sub-Zero slide. And you don't have to spend a slot for it. Like, you know, I would take roll if the roll didn't take away slide, but the fact that I can keep a KB and take another ability has kept me from using roll, as well as the leopard crawl, too, because it's a similar story. But the roll, I have seen some effective use of it. And here's those commando strings. These are all gimmicks, though, or like... You know, they're sketchy, right? Very punishable for not a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, the full string, too, like, the one command grab string is so punishable. They don't block it. There's the KB coming through.
He caught him. Breakaway's available. It will come out a little late there, but still going to keep him safe. Fatal blow now on the table for both players. Gorilla will get underneath the spear, but not close enough with the whip trap. Punish! No!
Oh, that was it.
Oh, he's dead. He dropped it. He had it. Just a scramble there. Perhaps it's some Rambo rust. Like I said, I've never seen him play Rambo before, so perhaps he just wasn't, you know, he was still in a little bit of the Nightwolf and mindset and just wasn't quick enough on the draw for that, because he blocked something, could have killed off of it, but, you know, we take those, as they say. So Xander now up 2-0, set point available here. Good opening from Gorilla, however.
Ooh, trying to bait a duck or something here. Another escape failed. Here we go.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Loaded up.
I don't know if Mr. J Treats is here as well, so that one might not happen. We'll find out. Mr. J, if you're here, please let us know in the chat. These other matches I think we're good for. But, Mr. J, if you could let me know. Blackout should be here. Blackout asked me to get put in the bracket, so I think Blackout's here is going to play today. You might want to get all of them in the Discord. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, so you might want to add him in the Discord or something. But Blackout did ask to be put into the brackets directly, and he's at the top of the leaderboard right now for points. So I think he wants to keep on going for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he wants to keep expanding on that lead. And look at that, Xander with the brutality here. Gonna give Rambo a gorgeous ponytail with that spine, and that is gonna be a 3-0 victory for the Shirai Ryu. Xander definitely leveling up. I mean, Gorilla, no slouch at all. By the way, Gorilla has had some really solid runs here too, but it does appear that it's gonna be Hydro moving forward off of that one. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and head back to our bracket so we can see what we got coming up next. So, Muerto and Hydro, if Muerto is here, haven't heard from him. Hopefully he's here. You guys can go ahead and get started. We've got a couple other matches here that are underway. Sadboy Murda, I hope he's here. I believe he's here. I think somebody said they saw him. He's doing quite well in the points this season. So, we're going to go ahead and try to get Sadboy versus Zaddy Cetrion in a moment. And then we also have, looking at this round here, nothing in this pool. And then we've got Tweety versus Echo and Reggie versus Recess. We'll go ahead and run those matches. Then we've got some other stuff to figure out for top 8. I think the play here, we haven't done anything from down here, so we'll do this. Like that. And then, well, actually, I'll reevaluate that selection in just a second, I think. Because it means this and this. Alright, well, we'll figure it out.
Gorilla, you gotta back out of the lobby.
Yes. Gorilla, if you could back out, please.
Just noticed that. No lurking.
Yeah, it does look like Sadboy and Zaddy is going to be the next one. And then we've got Reggie and Tweety after that. Okay. So I think Sadboy also usually appears online. Somebody said, I think, was it you that said Sadboy is streaming right now? So...
Yeah, he's streaming right now, so he should be alive.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Which also makes sense why I haven't seen a bunch of him in the chat as well. He is working with his own chat, which, you guys, by the way, I do not mind at all. You want to stream your tournament runs? Absolutely go for it. Absolutely, totally for it. I think that's a cool thing for people to do, so they can see your perspective, see all of, if they're fans of yours and want to see your matches. Not all your matches are going to be on my stream. There's a lot of variety that happens here, but if they just want to see your run through the losers bracket and everything, by all means, stream it. Let them watch. No problems here. I don't have any weird whatever. This is me giving open permission to everybody. If somebody wants to clip this for future reference so I don't have to repeat myself, that'd be great. But everybody is more than welcome to stream their runs in the Nightmare series. Totally open door on that. Post them to your YouTube channel too, whatever you want. I'd appreciate if you put my link in there, if you're gonna put them like on the YouTubes, but for real, do whatever you guys want with my content. I don't have any lawyers that are gonna kick down your door. All right, so I sent an invite to Sad Boy. Is he here?
He's playing
yes.
Gorilla apparently.
Gorilla, no, the Lingerer, the Lingerer.
I've tried. I got an Xbox message him at this point. He's still lingering.
Oh yes, and then Frosty Llama and Mr. J Tree. So we gotta do that too.
Still lurking,
So
unfortunately.
Frosty Llama is actually the next one.
Yeah, he's here.
All right, Gorilla, please.
Wake up.
I did,
Wake
Claymation, I did get to see some of the Twitch Rivals matches. The one in particular that I got to saw, which was not, it was just by chance when I happened to see them, but I did get to see Sonic versus Cam. And that was hype. Cam eliminated Sonic from the event, which is, Sonic is still a huge target, or that's definitely something to like feel good about if you're able to defeat Sonic Fox. They are an incredible competitor, even if they aren't taking it as seriously as they used to. I think in Sonic's prime, completely different story of MKX, but big props to Cam. That is still a huge get, and Sonic's fundamentals alone will decimate the majority of us. Genuinely the majority of us. So that was a really fun match to watch, really hype, and really exciting for Cam too. That was really cool for him. It's unfortunate that it got put to a halt, but I am looking forward to seeing the conclusion of it, especially if they just run like the full top 8. That'll actually be really fun. So I am looking forward to the conclusion of that, because that game is still a lot of fun to watch. I always thought that MK11 didn't even need to exist. MKX I thought was a good foundation. MK11 I think has eaten even more steps that could be beneficial. A couple steps back, but some good steps forward too. So I'm not all for a new game. But I also was like totally fine with how great MKX was, and MKX was a lot of fun. So really looking forward to being able to watch some of it. I don't know if my hands can handle it anymore. It's a lot more execution heavy, I realize, but still. The only problem with the Injustice 1 tournament is they got no rollback netcode. That's the only thing they need. Maybe through Parsec.
Does Zaddy need another invite? Because he is not here yet.
I am trying to get the gamer tag right now. But spelling is hard.
That is true.
I'm assuming it's this, but I don't actually know. But we're going to try. So I have sent the invite here for Cetrion. So if they are a Cetrion player, though, I think Sad Boy is going to be in a decent spot.
I mean, yeah, Scorpion. Pretty easy to get in at least, but when you're in on Cetrion, still not the easiest.
Oh yeah, definitely not the easiest, but I think compared to some other character struggles, it's a little bit more reasonable, but still going to be very, very difficult here. So we did get an invite out to Zaddy. Hopefully they'll be able to join us here in a moment. They did request for a moderator, so let's see what they need help about.
Yeah, like with Scorpion, you can get off, you can get it finished with Nature's Obstacle Course pretty easily, but when you get in, Cetrion still has that Tornado, and Tornado is a given to stop off offense, and just you know what Tornado is. I don't gotta explain it.
Yeah, Tornado and Rockwall, plus like the typical boulders and the rest of that obstacle course is very, very difficult to navigate. We do have our competitors here ready to go though, so let's hop into the match. Zaddy Cetrion versus Sad Boy Murda. First to 3 here. Sad Boy has qualified for many a top 8. Also has been doing quite well in the MK ladder that has been presented by Xbox. I think he may even have qualified for the finale on that, so he'll be playing. I think it's next Saturday. I don't have the full details, to be honest. Apologies in advance, but there's information out there somewhere. But the end of the story is to say that Sad Boy is a very talented competitor, so we'll see how Zaddy Cetrion. This is another debut, I believe. I haven't seen. I don't remember typing Zaddy Cetrion into my stream before. That feels like something that would have lingered with my psyche. So, I think this is going to be a debut here and see how it fares versus Sad Boy. Have you had to say Zaddy Cetrion out loud before?
No, never.
Has this happened to you, please? No?
Life.
Okay. Will you do it for me? I feel like I'm the only one that's done it so far.
Zaddy Cetrion.
All right, cool. Now we're both.
Right?
Now we're both marked.
So we get a marking when you say the name?
I assume. I don't know. I just didn't want to be the only one.
Am I gonna pull up the sleeve real quick? Do I have like an arm marking like the movie?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get something off of that. Uh-oh. Your Arcana. Your Arcana.
Okay.
Ooh, got him. Nice laser there as an anti-air, and there's that rock wall as well. Does such a great job of preventing you from getting in, and it's so active. It stops you from taking to the sky, stops you from running in. Very, very tough to deal with.
Good spear. Gonna spend both bars and the breakaway being used, but Murda called it out. He sniffed it right out of there and got even more damage than he would have gotten with those 2 bars itself. You never really see it being used too with Scorpion. Like his anti-breakaway, honestly, never used, but Murda finding a way. And that momentum bring him straight to the victory line. Okay. Going for a trip guard, but the teleport gonna prevent that action. Oh, there's the teleport. Murda's always aware of his bar too. Oh, the reactions coming from Zaddy Cetrion. Drops the combo though. Like Murda's always aware of like I need at least 1 defensive bar at all times just to make him think about throwing those rocks. But doesn't have it currently just because of that breakaway. Kind of needed though. That crushing blow is gonna do a ton of damage. Cetrion doesn't do a lot of damage by yourself when KB's earned. Complete the opposite. Completely the opposite. Oh, chip damage is going to be an issue here, but Murda not done yet. Does have Fatal Blow. Doesn't really have many crushing blows left. Maybe that throw KB, but doesn't really have it activated quite yet. Nice pickup. Now it's 1 hit and a death. Oh, that's it! Murda with the perfect spacing. He's honestly been making Zaddy Cetrion just kind of whiff his pokes and perfection with that back 1, able to claim that damage, end the game along with it. Looking pretty hard to defeat so far as Murda.
Yeah, I think Cetrion is going to be a tough draw here for, or I guess Scorpion is going to be a tough draw for Cetrion, right? Like, this is a character that has tools that are going to very easily circumnavigate some of the main offense tools that Cetrions bring to the table. So it's not to say that Cetrion players can't deal with it and she's not a threat up close, but you're going to have to lean more on that. You're going to have to be more hesitant about your zoning, and giving that little bit of space to a player like Sad Boy can prove to be a very, very deadly combination. Also want to give a big thanks to MK Gotham as well, coming through with the sub. A 3-month streak as well. Thank you very much. Keep it going. I genuinely appreciate the support from all you guys as well. You know, it means the world to me that you guys enjoy this tournament, and I take that money and I throw it straight into the prize pools for you guys, because I think it's important to make sure that you guys have some cool stuff to fight for and to fight over. So speaking of the prize pool, for this season, we do still have our usual sponsors of Console Gaming League. Big shout out to Nips and the crew over there. Really been helping maintain and sustain this event ever since its inception. And then, of course, the way that I'm also going to do it is via my YouTube channel. Everybody that subscribes to the YouTube channel, which is free, I'll throw $1 into the prize pool. So for every sub that I get on the YouTube channel is another $1 in the prize pool. We started at like 410. We've already gotten a pretty decent chunk beyond that. And for everybody that subs there, we're going to keep on adding more to it, because I really, really would appreciate more and more and more of that coming through for the YouTube channel. Even if you guys don't watch the videos, it just helps for the algorithm. If you guys are here watching now, that is even better. But the algorithm for trying to get the YouTube stuff would be really helpful if you guys subscribe there. So that is the way that we're currently trying to help bolster the prize pool. And anybody, if you want to like donate and put directly into the prize pool as well, that is totally allowed and fine by me. We want to, like I said earlier, make sure that we have a lot of good cash for these players to fight over. because we definitely want to make sure that this is a worthy event for the time and effort that these players put in. And right now, Sad Boy working on a flawless. Can Zaddy stop this? Not going to get out of it.
Spacing plus his shimmying like has gotten him all this damage. He's playing on point.
The curse is bad, Cash. We're good.
Just slip it in there right quick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's it. Gonna challenge the cancel from Zaddy Cetron, and Murda going up 2-0.
And Reggie with the shout out over to MK Gotham. Follow MK Gotham on Twitch for some of the craziest clips. I'll read it out loud. So Sad Boy's up 2-0 right now. This is definitely a strong showing here for Sad Boy, continuing his repeated strong showings this season of the Nightmare series. We hadn't seen him playing as often in the earlier seasons of the Nightmare series. He'd show up here and there, oftentimes like in the LCQ. But this season and the last one, he's definitely been making more and more appearances. And this season in particular, been having quite a solid run here as well.
Looking like Zaddy Cetron staying true to the name, sticking with Cetron, unlike some other people that plays in these tournaments where they have a character's name in the gamer tag and they just don't play him.
Cough, cough, Scorpion.
Yeah, there you go. One I was thinking of too. Cough, cough, Striker. Jeez. Come on, Striker.
Yo, Reggie with the resub as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. The support from you guys has been outstanding. And looking forward to continuing it and keeping it going, because running this event has been such a rewarding and fun time for me. You know, I really enjoy being able to put on a cool stage for you guys to play and show off your gameplay, because there are definitely some talented players on this side of the console wars as well. Sad Boy trying to finish the job here. Lots of those mid kicks coming through as well, Cleve, and that move is so difficult to deal with.
Well, honestly, it is. Like, that's the bread and butter for Scorpion. 4-3 is what you want to use constantly. It's really the mid that is just so hard to get by with him.
Yeah, right.
Ooh,
it's like a great meaty anti-air. It's a good stagger. Leads to his incredible throw strike game. It's got good range, a KB attached to it. Very strong stuff. Zaddy Cetron gonna close it out though. Sad Boy had that fatal blow ready. You know he would have cashed out and taken the kill if he was able to catch him. So Zaddy was basically at no point out of harm's way. Armor break, let's go. Zaddy with the reads. Oh, that was good too.
I said previously, Cetron doesn't have great damage, but quite the opposite with crushing blows. Like, it is perfect. A nice pickup for Murda, but the breakaway coming through. This one can't break away without that meter. Murda.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. This was such a beautiful round for Zaddy in the early moments, but Sad Boy absolutely turning things around here as we start to get past that first 30 seconds. Zaddy Cetron has the fatal blow available, but won't be able to use it because the throw is going to be enough damage to kill. That reduced health for Cetron costing in this one, and now it's the final round. Set point available here for Sad Boy Murda. Good patience, though, from Zaddy. Ground pound cancels. I love it. Those ground pound cancels have been catching Sad Boy, too. He's been kind of swinging through them or trying to take his turn, and Zaddy Cetron has been absolutely ready for it.
I mean, yeah, I agree with Murda, though. Like, if challenging it isn't that bad, you're not going to get punished for much, except maybe a poke or something else. Like, it's honestly not that bad. Oh, put in the corner with this spear. Here we go. Doesn't have meter convert from, but...
What? You see that? It didn't whiff punish.
Yeah, what's
some
up?
strange
I don't know.
reason. Oh, no. What a read by Sad Boy Murda. Breakaway is available, but he didn't go for it.
Didn't bite?
Wow. I would have, dude. I was definitely breaking on that. So Zaddy gonna stay alive by hanging on to that defensive meter. Fatal blow now available for the goddess. Let's see if that solar beam will end up making an appearance here. Is the Hammer of Dawn online, Anya? Nope.
Flying right over the leg of Cetron. The down four doing nothing for Zaddy Cetron herself. And gonna be rewarded with a nice little chest redo. Free surgery for Zaddy Cetron.
Ooh, a little off the top. It'll be all right. I think it's, you know, the way that things go sometimes, but we saw that Zaddy Setran was starting to come online toward the end there. That opening of that other round was some big momentum there, and this was, like we were saying, debut for Zaddy Setran on the stream, so there may have been some stream nerves or something happening there as well. So, you know, congratulations, Zaddy. Not too bad, but you got it out of the way, right? First time on stream, it's out of the way. Next time, you'll be accustomed to the feeling and be able to move from there. And of course, Sadboy Murda, no stranger to the stream. We've seen him plenty of times. He is going to advance through our bracket. And speaking of the bracket, let's go ahead and bring it back over here. I wonder if everybody else can see this in the chat, but probably. But let's go ahead and get the next matchup. Let's see, what do we got? So I think it was Frosty Llama and Mr. J Treese. That's what we wanted to do next. Frosty Llama and Mr. J Treese. So Frosty and Mr. J will get those invites out and get started. And I think their gamer tags are just as advertised.
Yeah. And confirm that, hopefully.
You know what we haven't been doing, and I can hopefully fix
predictions
right now? Yes, exactly. We haven't been doing predictions. Been trying to navigate who is and is not here, but I think we're getting to the point where we know who actually is and isn't here moving forward, and all of our further matches are all going to be from people that we for sure know are here, so we can go ahead and get those rolling as well if people want to start spending some of the coins they've been saving up. Who will win the next set? Alright, so invites have been sent. Looks like we have Mr. J in here, just waiting on Frosty to join us. Or was Frosty just here and then left?
I didn't have it open.
Uh-oh.
I'm playing it again just in case.
I think we did have him in here for just a second. He said he's restarting his game though, so we'll get him another invite just in case. I saw somebody leave right there, so it might have been somebody that was waiting, so I'm not exactly sure. I just had opened it and seen. But it was a Kotal Khan image, which makes me think Frosty Llama, despite the fact that we don't get to see enough of that Kotal.
Yeah, I don't know what Frosty's really playing currently, because I haven't played the game in a while. And usually I do play Frosty. But, Kotal or Johnny probably going to be a given here. Not sure. Oh, then we missed it, left the game too.
Uh-oh. Alright, we can get another invite to him. It's fine. I know how to do it.
Okay.
Look at that. Sent to both invites, just in case. Invite King.
Is that like a title that they kind of came up with now? Or is that like, are you self-entitled, or is that like a given title?
No, you guys haven't seen it, but it's my player card. You can see it, Cleve. It's behind the dev icon.
Uh-huh.
Or the one for beating the devs. It says Invite King. And that one is for me, yeah.
So you're like hiding it, so you don't want to like show other people.
Yeah, because if I mean every single time I play, I get messages about it, so I just keep it on the stream on full screen so that nobody can see it.
Makes sense.
I don't think so, Kusanagi. No, Slick Beats. You guys, you DQ'd all the way there, so you kind of speed ran it. But there's a bit of time. We got to do these two matches right here before that, at minimum, plus this match which we're getting right now, and then there may be matches in the other bracket before that side as well. No. Okay. So then we're able to run that one. Those are the pre-top 8 matches, I think. Yeah, this is the pre-top 8 matches, and then by that time, all the other ones will be good. Xander, you know the rules.
Mista is in the lobby. He's mid here.
Alright.
Oh, Frosty. Here we go, right after.
Perfect.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Let's see if our prediction score correct. Frosty, what are you doing? Mista, where are we going in? I don't think I made a prediction on Mista. I'm going to predict Jade from Mista. There we go. Frosty, I'm thinking Johnny Cage.
Yeah, the loser's bracket does get a little bit more scattered with all the DQs. What I'm going to do for next week is I'm going to remove a bunch of people that have been DQ'd over and over again. I post the brackets to Twitter and a bunch of other places, so for people that we're going to maybe make a reappearance, if they see that, we'll get them back in from there, and we'll go from there, because this is, at this point, it's a little bit too many. I don't know if it's the MKX revival stuff that's been happening, kind of pulling people, because it's got to be difficult to play two of them, two MKs at the same time. I can't even do Injustice and MK at the same time. My brain is too small, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of it, maybe, but I'll definitely try to reduce the number of DQs just by trying to take out some of the people that have signed up and unfortunately not shown up for whatever reason, whether it be that they're just too busy or didn't, get the times right or whatever it is. We'll still have spots for them if they want to come back, but we'll try to remove some of those instead of just leaving them all in there to clog up the bracket.
It looks like Frosty not playing Kodo or Johnny, playing a little bit of Spawn. He does have a Spawn. I haven't seen it in a good while, but I know he has one.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I have not seen his Spawn prior either. So I like to say Kodo and Johnny were the characters that I primarily anticipate here from Frosty.
He has one. I just haven't seen it very often. Mr. J going with Kung Lao. I mean, it's in his player card, so I'm not surprised. Okay, looking for a comeback from Mr. J. Not unheard of with Kung Lao. Definitely still an option, and it's just about to start here. Gonna spend a bar, just got it back, going for the anti-breakaway, but Frosty didn't have the bar too.
Buzzsaw's out for the coverage. Yo, that would have been so sick.
I love it.
I hate that move, dude. I don't understand. Cool. That would have been the coolest thing we've seen all night, and last night too. 100%. Like, man, it's so unfortunate that move doesn't freeze your opponent up. I feel like it should. I'd be totally fine with it, because the number of times I've seen people like not only do that, but he could have also just neutral ducked underneath it and punished him for it. Even like, it's so wild.
Throw attack coming out. Probably gonna throw him in the corner. Maybe even an escape build was the goal there, but nothing to be had now.
Now it's time to be careful, though. A throw here from Frosty Llama could be devastating. Throw KB is ready. The requirement is merely if his back is to the corner. Okay, so now, of course, not close enough to the corner. It's just going to be a normal throw here, but starting to reset the positioning here. Back to the mid-screen even, and Mr. J. Treese is going to get a solid opening. Pushes his opponent into Fatal Blow territory, but no further. Lets the combo drop a little early.
A little low in life here, gonna be chip out all it really is here. But the throw KB, that's death! That gotta be death.
He's got the Fatal Blow, the launch. Oh no! Is that the third time this has happened to Frosty Llama? Didn't this happen to him against Hijinks? Wasn't it?
No, that was Blue. That was
Blue? Okay, so this is a different player that
different spawn. But yeah, that Fatal Blow isn't reliable. Let's just go off of that. Like, the amount of experience I've seen, just people lose because of that Fatal Blow, it's just not reliable.
What I want to know is, was that necessary? Was the launcher there necessary?
I don't know.
He had like 52%. Can you do KB into grounded string Fatal Blow for the kill? Would that have done the damage, or like did we need to launch?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, if he went straight in the Fatal Blow, could have that killed there? Like, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not a spawn player, so particularly no damage.
Yeah, I think we got Dr. Omnipotent saying in the chat that it might have been excessive there. He did not need to do that. It would have killed without it. So a bit of a miscalculation there from Frosty Llama. Although we haven't seen his spawn before, so he might not be fully versed in the way that all of that works, and he'll probably know for next time. Good block on the Fatal Blow attempt. That was very YOLO from Mr. J. Treese, but sometimes you gotta just let it rip. And he's ready with the slash.
Yep, looking a little desperate near the end of that teleport. Frosty's sniffing out so perfectly, claiming that game, even with the little scare he had earlier, kept his composure and was able to get the round.
Multiple scares, right? We had the absorb, the buzzsaw, the thing doesn't go off. We had the Fatal Blow drop, that doesn't go off. We had the Fatal Blow combo that he could have done on the ground that he miscalculated even. That's like a two-parter to that one issue. And then the scramble at the end even. But Frosty Llama able to stabilize and come out of that one with the victory in hand. The most important part, ultimately, in the end. And it is Cleve on the mic with me, Brandy. Cleve is joining me on the mic. Glad to have him back.
Okay, looking like Mr. J not deciding to switch, staying with his Kung Lao. Wasn't looking too bad, so no arguments there.
So, what's the play here? If you're right, Buzzsaw Possessed Hat making a reappearance here for game number 2.
One of the things about Spawn, too, is he's kind of able to deal with Buzzsaw pretty well, because his stand 3 is kind of disjointed, where you don't obviously throw your limb out, so it's just the chains by itself. So if he's kind of can you kind of react to the Buzzsaw in the string if he's trying to put out up close, where you can just kind of punch from stand 3 before the Buzzsaw even comes out. So a little matchup knowledge maybe Frosty might be able to use, but I don't really see Mr. J use the Buzzsaw up close yet. It's not really giving the opportunity.
Away.
A little bit of a whiff, but didn't catch him.
Nice throw here as well from Frosty Llama. Gonna push Mr. J now past that 50% threshold here. Ooh, that cape goes so far, but Mr. J's actually been doing a fantastic job of just hovering right outside of the range. There again, just outside of the range of these spawn normals.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue I have when I play against Spawn, to be honest, is just staying out of his normals is so difficult, how long-reaching they are. Especially stand 3.
Yeah, those chains and all the cape moves have such great range, and like you were saying before, he doesn't put himself in danger, so it's not really easy to whiff punish or trade with those moves even because of the way that they work.
Oh no, that's going to spell death. No breakaway for Frosty Llama.
Is he going to do it? Oh, he didn't spend the fatal blow. Although I gotta be honest, he might not have had faith that it wasn't gonna drop. We all have seen the Kung Lao fatal blow drop, so I think that might have been what he was doing, is maybe thinking like, I don't trust it, and just decided to take the damage, and he still got the round. So ultimately, a good play.
He did quite a. Oh, it's gonna work this time.
What?
Oh, maybe a little. I think it was a little too late. There's no way.
Are you telling me that it has to also punish them?
Bro, that is so trash. Yeah, I'm sad.
I really hope that it's just a case of he messed up the crushing blow held check part, and that's all that happened, which is on Frosty Llama, but still, oh man.
That would have been so cool.
That would have been the coolest. I would have given him 3 points to Gryffindor. Like, I mean, he still is gonna get the round, but man.
Disappointing.
He did the thing and everything. Yuck.
The thing happened, and the thing just didn't think.
Frosty Llama's a tease. I can't believe it.
He's baiting us at this point.
Alright, little chains coming out. Gotta watch those toes, and all of it gonna be just like long range stuff. Very difficult. Kung Lao doesn't necessarily have a weapon. He's got his hat, but he doesn't have a bunch of strings where he swings the hat like a weapon, and those that he does have are on the slower side compared to just the chains just coming out and getting in his way.
Yeah, how he's been able to contest with the fireballs when Spawn has been honestly immaculate. Like, the Buzzsaw hasn't been coming out quite often. He's been having troubles really getting in general. The projectiles being a huge thing in this matchup.
He's also been getting the proper spacing on those dive kicks so that they're not going blocked, and he's genuinely using them as a mobility tool to get around the zoning here from Frosty Llama. Chain again, though. Be careful.
Kind of prancing around.
Oh, this is the opening. Fatal Blow is available as well. He won't go for it. I don't know, actually, if he got the combo right there. I think he needed another dive kick to land in time. I don't know enough. Slick Beats will be able to tell us, I'm sure.
Ooh, I'm punching. Who is going to win here?
The next hit claims it. 15 seconds left on the clock as well. And right now, Frosty does have the life lead. He doesn't need to get over-aggressive. Oh, no! This is going to be enough for the life lead, I think.
Now.
5 seconds left. Teleport and hide! Never mind. Okay, he's fine. My plan would have been to teleport and hide under the ground, though. That would have been my game plan.
That's kind of cool.
Dude, timeouts are the best.
Yeah, I mean, that throw really did it there. Like, he was just like 10 points under the health that Frosty really needed there. A projectile would have done it, but the Buzzsaw kind of stopped that approach.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, playing it out perfectly.
All right, so
that will do. That will tie 1-1. Even though it's felt like more than 2 games, like it's still 2 games.
These have been going the distance. I think that's one of the strengths of Spawn that is maybe overlooked. Like everybody, like almost everybody, when you talk about Spawn, first thing, what is it? Damage, right? We're all. Do you know that Spawn can do 80%? Like everybody wants to talk about is the damage, but I think what's also really key about this character is his ability to drag the pace down to a crawl if he wants to. He's got a good fireball. He's got really oppressive normals that can harass you without bringing you into the range of or without bringing himself into the danger zone. So his ability to kind of slow things down has been really, really strong. And Mr. J is playing a character that typically plays at a higher pace, but he's having to kind of get down into this lower, slower pace with Frosty right now, holding his own in it, but we're definitely not seeing quite the Kung Lao craziness that we typically would see. So you're absolutely right. This feels like it's been more than 2 games here as we now crest into game number 3 here. Okay, 2 seconds left. They're off the clock here.
Yeah, honestly, counting on the clock might be the goal at this point.
It's been a very, very slow war of attrition. Neither player really getting big openings, and when they do, the breakaway is almost always there to stop it. Yo, the dive kick didn't work! Paolo, I want the system to be more interactive. That's what. I want it to be more of a 2-way interactive thing. That felt like he did the thing, he did it right, and it didn't work. How are you supposed to interact with that system then?
No matter the outcome, timer didn't tick down all the way. Frosty was able to stop it with that throw. Gonna get the first round here.
I think for Mr. J, one of the things he's got to do is also just kind of shake that off. Do not get rattled by the concern with, you know, that breakaway not happening or that armor break not happening. You know, I myself, I know that I can get frustrated by like somebody rolling under my command grab, for example. That happens a lot playing Rambo, and you know, I just gotta make sure that I don't maintain that feeling for the rest of the match and just kind of, you know, shake the Etch-a-Sketch and move on. And hopefully Mr. J can do the same thing here. So far he does have the life lead, but barely. As Frosty Llama backs up, perfect spacing. Breakaway is going to come out, although neither of these characters are, like, I think a lot of their launchers can be broken away from very easily. So I think that's going to why the game has also been slow. It's hard work to open somebody up. When you do, they've got the breakaway, and then it's hard work to open them up again. Oh, he tried. The low chain, not quite enough.
Meter burn. He could have killed there if he just meter burned it. Probably was an input error, it looked like, but Frosty, no matter what, still going to be able to get the game on the board.
He's doing a really good job of poking him after the teleport there, too. We've seen multiple times now Mr. J go for the teleport at the end of the life bar there, and Frosty Llama's just got that down one ready. I don't know, do you have to amplify it to hide underneath there to time it differently, or if there's a button he can push, or whatever may be the case, it does feel like Frosty Llama is absolutely ready on that every single time.
Yeah, delayed, I'm pretty sure you gotta use the bar, but he just hasn't been using the bar. And Frosty ready for it every single time. Looking like a variation switch, okay. Ooh, that variation is so annoying. I hate that variation with the they have the spiritual guidance and the Z hat. Probably my most disliked variation when I'm playing against Kung Lao. Not a huge fan.
Controller, wake up. It must be fondled. Touch it. Touch it. Touched it. We're good.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that too. Good call, good call.
Alright, game number 4. Frosty Llama on his way to claiming the set if he can secure another victory here. Mr. J, however, would love to bring this to a game 5. And I gotta be honest, I'd love to see a game 5. I'm sure everybody in the chat would agree. Let's see if Mr. J Treese can do it. A throw to open things up, but he's already lost about 40% of that health bar. He'll need to be careful. Lost frames from Frosty, and now this is the perfect corner positioning. Spawn about to go to town here, Cleve.
Yeah, looks like the town's coming pretty close to Mr. J, as, quite honestly, it's looking pretty one-sided. Like, there's not much he's been doing this round, but Kung Lao not pretty foreign to comebacks here.
And we're able to come back. Look at that, just down one over and over again from Frosty Llama. Gets underneath the throw, gets the chains to come out afterward, and Frosty takes the round.
Yeah, he's on match point here. I mean, honestly, second game was looking pretty convincing towards him too, and this third one's kind of just lagging off that game. Hasn't really stopped the train.
Also, interestingly, Mr. J Trees did make a variation switch. I saw a Z hat come out. I'm not sure if he still got the Buzzsaw. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got the Spiritual Guidance. Yeah, so full change up in tools here. This approach not panning out yet.
The Spiritual Guidance a little better on the meterless combos and can zone a little bit with the ground pounds, going under almost every projectile.
You know, and I'm also curious if his Mr. J knows that the dash, the cape dash, is a high. So you can uppercut KD that move if you see him going for it.
He ducked under the one game. I remember seeing it one time, so he did do it, like, at the end of match.
Because that is, the handful of things that are highs that people don't know about can actually be really a decider. Yo, crushing blow, didn't even know it was queued up. Mr. J was well aware, though, cashing out on that KB to take the round. Stays alive here. Final round in Game 4. If Mr. J can claim this one, we will have our first Game 5 of the evening. Hat toss away.
Oh, no. Didn't fully complete the stand 3. Could have got a ton of damage, or even the breakaway just out of the question here. The only thing about Frosty is, like, when he gets connection, he's going to have breakaway, but then how patient Frosty's been playing, like, he's going to get it right back as soon as he gets in again.
Oh, catches him with the low. Going for that zoning, too, and you're totally right. That zoning from the Spiritual Guidance stance does seem to be much more effective, and I think maybe the initial thought was, oh, spawn, damage, he's going to be in, I don't want to get hit, I want to have tools for the Buzzsaw to kind of control that space, but now seeing that Frosty's been maybe a bit more zoning heavy, Mr. J looking to join him in that aspect, because more zoning coming out here with that stance.
As Fatal Blow looking for a connection here, but Mr. J just not letting go of the block button. Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue with the zoning coming out right through it! He knew what was happening there, and straight through the eyes, the gun's gonna blaze right on top of him, and the game, all his.
I don't know, dude. The Skulls and Shields mattered on that one. 15 health left.
Oh, no.
16. The chip out.
Don't go for
chip
teleport.
avoided. No, the teleport again!
Oh!
He hit under the ground longer, though. Hiding
Punch
on the
him.
ground is the tech. And he's going to
Got
get
him at
caught
the end.
nonetheless. Frosty Llama able to close it out. Mr. J putting up a good fight there, though. But it will ultimately be Frosty who advances. So we're going to say hello to our bracket yet again to pop those scores in and move along here. Hydro and Crispy Fungus, you guys can fight. This match is done 3-1. So we got Tweety versus Echo. Then we got Reggie versus Recess. I think those are the next two matches that we're going to run. And then over on this side of things, I believe we're then waiting to go into the top 8 stuff. So we're going to run these two matches here, then these two matches here, and then we've got 3 matches to close out the evening. So we are definitely making our way through. Let's go ahead and get Tweety versus Echo JL in here, though. Tweety was checking in earlier, so hopefully we'll be able to get him in here. I think the gamer tag is Cole Young Fan. Gotta remember.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, he's letting it be known.
See, this is one of the gamer tags we don't have an issue with, though. So we have Scorpion always not playing Scorpion. When your name is Cole Young Fan, you kind of can't play Cole Young. So
yeah, exactly.
eliminates that problem. Eliminates that problem. Down 3 KB. Yeah, get out of here.
All right, so
I think it would happen like at first round.
Alright, so invites have been sent to our competitors here. I'm just waiting for them to join us now. And I did see Tweety online on the game playing MK11, so I think we're good to go. We'll find out, I'm sure. But...
Black, I'm with you. I'm down for that.
Alright, so we got Echo here first.
You know what? You want to buff Slick? Let's just remove Kung Lao's hat and then give him some more arm normals. There you go. There's a buff. Make me happy at least.
Give him more arm normals? Like you want him to
Yeah, there
punch
you go.
more?
Just get rid of the hat. Yeah, get rid of the hat. Give him more arm normals. Make me happy.
I think that might be the defining feature, is the hat.
Yeah, but no more orbiting hat, so I don't gotta deal with that.
Oh, you
I'm
just want to
happy.
get rid of orbiting hat? Why don't you just say that?
Well, because at that point, then we get rid of a lot of things. There we go. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I mean, given what happened to Shiva, that might be the balancing approach. Just to overkill. Make the
Yeah, she was
character
still
unplayable.
She was still solid. You just don't.
You Stomp is unusable. I do
Well, yeah,
think when it
obviously,
comes to
that
Stomp, they
aspect.
went overboard. Stomp got, like, I think 3 nerfs. I think it only needed 1, or maybe a combination of 2, but not all 3. It definitely did not need all 3 of those things. For me personally, I just wanted more recovery. I was fine with the tracking, but like now it's so incredibly narrow that you can like sneeze through it as long as your character moves forward far enough. And like that's tough. And the lack of the delay on it means it's a little bit less ambiguous, which is part of the strength. Like, and now I don't know. I don't think that it needed to be narrower, whiff punishable to all hell, as well as the lack of the multiple tracking times. I think it just needed more recovery. That's what I wanted, is just more recovery. So if I do avoid it, I can punish it more reliably instead of... Because what would happen is, you know, you'd get one of those Shiva players that's just losing their mind, and you get away from it, you swing, and then uppercut KB, chin checked, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm going to need a new controller after this. This is awful.
See what happens, but looks like Tweety made it in the lobby.
Yep, they are ready to go. So let's go ahead and pull up the lobby. Tweety versus Echo. We already saw Echo earlier with his Scorpion play. This is going to be Tweety's first match here, it looks like, tonight. He did play in Week 1, and he is now making his return here in Week 4. He has been busy with a lot of other Xbox stuff, I know, and of course, Tweety prolific. He's out there in many events on both sides. He's playing in the Xbox ladder, he's playing in the Nightmare series this season, and of course all of the PlayStation events, including, I think he was playing in Twitch Rivals, he was rocking the Kenshi, so Tweety has been very busy as of late, but making some time to come through the Nightmare series. We'll see if he's ready, and oh, would you look at that, he has got Shifting Sands. Why does he have Shifting Sands equipped? Does it do something good in the Scorpion matchup? Because as of late, it's been interesting that he doesn't have it equipped lately. Oh, what a start, though, from Echo.
The call out! Does Echo already have Tweety's number? Like, what is this?
Look, man, I played crazy against Tweety, and I got away with some nonsense early on. But Tweety is so very quick to adapt and download what you're up to that any kind of momentum you get can be very short-lived. Speaking of, look at this, Tweety going to town on this health bar. Basically a combo away from closing it out if he can catch him again. Echo doesn't want to let that happen. Both bars of defense now gone in the attempt to keep it safe with those telecancels. Beautiful! Oh no, is that going to KV? Okay, no, he didn't have it. He didn't counter hit something. He's still in this, actually. Echo can close this out. One more hit with the Fatal Blow ready. Tweety's going to need to be careful. Fatal Blow about to be ready for himself, and he got overzealous, and Tweety is not going to let you get away with that. He will take the round. And Tweety on the board. Tweety also keeping all of his resources intact. I don't think we saw even a crushing blow from him, and Gearus is a powerhouse in that department. Yo, what's up, Tiza? Head of the fan club. How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. I'm sure Tiza's been... You've taken a peek at Knockout City. That game is super fun.
Here we go. Tweety getting this damage done in the corner here. Locked down his Echo J and looking for a miracle here, but the miracle not going to be gifted quite soon enough. The KB not used.
Saving it, I think. Okay. Or, well, actually, I don't know why. To be honest, I was looking at the wrong health bar. Tweety decided to spare his dancing career, is what it really was. He wanted to make sure that he could still dance afterward. Like, look, I'm going to win here, but your wedding isn't ruined.
I might just pick that up.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, honestly. Just want a little more fun time.
Alright, well, Tweety off to a solid start here, looking very strong as he secures game 1. And the winner goes on to face Sully. Man, I really want to just stream the rest of Tweety's path. Tweety versus Sully sounds like it'd be hype, but I'm not going to make him do that. He is going to get a break from the stream. He's got an interesting path, though. And then after this, we got Reggie versus Recess.
Little sticking it. We saw Echo earlier in the stream, and he was all diehard for Scorpion, and continuing that, not changing away.
And, you know, he's been making some strong plays, right? I mean, opening things up with that air grab to call out Tweety's jump as well. That's a big start for him. You know, he also was able to, you know, get the clean jump over the quicksand attempts, because what Tweety and Gears players like to do is, you know, when you're at that full screen, they're willing to check you with the quicksand, right? They're going to throw that out there, make sure you're not moving around too freely. And Echo was able to absolutely punish that approach. So far, in fact, Tweety has not gone for another neutral quicksand. I think, like I was saying, quick to adapt, unlikely to repeat mistakes over and over again. It's very difficult to force a player of Tweety's caliber into the same scenarios and get the same results, because he's always looking for the way out and the way to make sure that bad things don't repeat themselves. Look at this damage here, Cleve. Almost 400.
Jeez. Yeah, not looking too good for Echo.
Makes his way out with the teleport, but the body splash puts him right back into the corner. Tweety with a solid round 1 here in game 2. Looking very strong. See what Echo can do to recover. Tries for the anti-air. Wasn't quite quick enough, though. He'll pay for that. Quickly comes out.
With his shimmy. Yeah, that's going to be using the KB also.
Flawless victory on the... Okay, not going to happen.
Couldn't even finish your sentence.
I know, dude. That's what I like to see. I'm glad you guys are out here at least protecting the curse.
You know the rules around here. Wait, isn't Echo the one who got the
Echo didn't know the rules. He's just making sure it's only him. He's just protecting his territory, right? He's king of the hill at this point. There can only be one. It's Highlander on the flawless victories. It will be another victory here over to Tweety, though. So Tweety going to now be up 2-0. Echo able to stop the flawless victory, but there's a lot more work to be done after that if you're going to stay alive in the set, as he now is going to need the coveted reverse 3-0. Very difficult to do, but we've seen it done before. Let's see if Echo can hit his rhythm here in game 3.
Yeah. Has a lot of work to be done, and hasn't really got much momentum. Maybe he can get something started here, get some momentum, get a few combos done, get a round or two. We'll find out what happens, but right now, Tweety, you know, he's just Tweety. He's doing Tweety things. The usual.
Very solid play and clean play from Tweety. I think something that you do see, you know, it happens to all of us. You see, you know, a fair bit of combo drops here. Every now and then, this thing will kind of slip through the cracks. A missed punish, etc. here. But Tweety, very, very infrequent to see that kind of stuff. It's very, very clean play. The other thing, too, is, you know, Tweety is not the kind of player that has really spent a ton of time in a character crisis. We did see a little bit of him walking away from Gears, but now it's back to Gears, and he's spending a lot of time, particularly with competition in mind, focusing on making sure that his Gears play is at its absolute peak performance. And this is a clear showing of that. Very, very rare to see any kind of drop or missed input or anything from him. And I think part of that means that, like, you need to play cleanly, because when you make mistakes, he is going to mess you up for it. Kano's here, though. Cleve, you play Kano. Well, how do you feel about the Gears versus Kano matchup?
Yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. I don't think Kano is the best in this matchup. Forward 1, you can duck it with Garrus. You're against a 6-frame down 1, so forward 1's out of the picture. Garrus can't really use sand trap as much. Yeah, just ducks around her. Doesn't care. Oh, gonna use the tick with the cactus, but he won't be able to use sand trap as often just because of air cannonball threat. But like air cannonball also is a huge like risk for you because of how damaging, you know, Garrus can punish you for it. Gotta be pretty patient.
Okay. Big uppercut here. Echo finally making his mark, but that forward 1 string yet again proving to be a bad idea. Fatal Blow's available. No breakaway. Will he spend it? No. Not going to go for it. Wait, he's got the KB maybe, though? Okay, no. I don't think it would have killed anyway. Oh! What a crazy play from Echo. Don't do it again. Don't do it again!
It's that 3rd time's the charm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Garrus is also one of the characters where if you just duck, the meter burn of the cannonball will go right over him.
How does he turn into a stick figure when he's crouching? He's so big and beefy.
Dude, I don't know.
How does he get so small when he's crouching? I don't understand. Because he low profiles a bunch of weird shit.
I don't know anymore. Things happen. Garrus is such a... He looks like a big body, but quite honestly, his hitbox is quite the opposite. Like,
Yeah,
it's small TB. Can use the KB, 37% on the board, out of the corner for Echo, so that benefit is in his hands. Gonna use manhandle in this variation, so he can get a combo off that stand too.
Ooh, the unblockables. Yo, late block from Tweety. That's an uh-oh. Don't see that happen too often. Tweety just barely missed timing his block. Maybe he was going for a flawless block, but it might have just been a case of mistiming it. We are playing online after all, but that is going to cost him as the cranium gets caved in. And Echo is back alive here in this one. Will that be the KB? Nope. Not going to spend it.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought he went in with 3 as well because Echo was jumping over them.
Oh, another matchup thing too. If Canner tries to use 1-1-2, Garrus can just interrupt it with the 6 frame. He doesn't have to deal with it. Between 1-1-2, you can just press down 1.
Yeah, that's the 6 frame privilege. Characters, if you don't want to learn how to flawless block, play a character with a 6 frame and learn how to mash. And you'll at minimum trade with every flawless block gap if it's close enough. There's a handful where the pushback is too far away because it's a down 1, but there's a bunch of them where you annoyingly start interrupting or trading them, and it's like a, I guess I can't use this tool situation. Get him in the fire. Fire tries for the throw. Tweety gonna walk back into the fire. He's got the health lead to deal with it, and this throw won't be enough, but it's gonna be close. Ooh, the patience from Tweety. He knew that was coming. I love the tenacity, though, from Echo. You cornered him, and he was looking to just fight back. I would have assumed that was going to be a fatal blow outro for him if he tried to, or if it would have caught. But instead, Tweety, very, very strong in his defense and presence of what's going on. Called it out, knew it was coming, and he'll block that and punish accordingly. So Tweety going to take it 3-0 over Echo.
I mean, yeah. It's just a classic. You know, Tweety's a very hard competitor. He's definitely one of the 1%ers. So you gotta be careful when you fight against him. Nothing to shy away about. But he will take the win.
Yo, what's going on, Vicky? Hope you're having a good night. We are here having some fun in the Nightmare series. Tweety just taking a 3-0 victory. He'll move on to face Sully now. That match is going to unfortunately happen off stream. I really would love to stream that one. It's going to be a good one, but we are going to have that one off stream, and we're going to go ahead and get Reggie and Recess here for our next set. Reggie versus Recess coming up. Also, I did the predictions once, and then I totally forgot. So, I got to do them again. I got to pay Frosty Llama, and then we'll do predictions on this one. I totally forgot. I really should just get a bunch of post-it notes.
Oh yeah, it would be very helpful, and just don't stick it on your monitor.
Yeah, so I can just constantly have this shit in front of my face, because I'm way too forgetful. I wonder if there's something else I'm doing that's contributing.
Questionable.
Alright, we're going to get Reggie and Recess here, though, so looking to spell their names and get them popped in.
Let's get them correct.
2 players that we are familiar with on the stream, though. Definitely have seen them here before.
Yeah, I 100% know Recess plays Cabal. I know that for a fact. And Cabal nowadays is a terror when he's on the screen. It's hard. It's hard to play against.
Agreed. I think that Air Slight Gas is such an incredibly powerful tool. I think what it is missing is it's missing the same treatment to flawless blocks that Jackie has. I think that is the big thing that I think it needs to get is the increased window on flawless blocking those moves, because Air Slight Gas is just so in your face constantly, and when you couple it with a character like Cabal with those really long range normals, he can basically get in whenever he wants, and once he's in, it's very tough to kind of get your turn back. There's a handful of characters I think that do alright against it, and also I think particularly if you're a character that does well at controlling the air, but if it's the inverse, where you're a character that doesn't control the air very well, such as like Rambo, that match is awful to be a part of. It is really, really awful.
I mean, I could say a lot. The matchups work like that for Rainbow. Kind of just getting outmatched by the character. Rainbow's, you know, the greatest.
All right, we do have our competitors in here, though, so let's hop into the action as we now move into Recess versus Reggie. Thank you so much for the host as well, Vicky. Too easy. Let me take a peek at the bracket, see where you're at. There's a possibility that the run is done for. So you lost to Dr. Omnipotent. Where does that send you? Ooh, damn, you were like 15 minutes away. Unfortunately, you were like 15 minutes away, TNT.
What's your top wind speed? It's faster than
Yo, what's going on, AJ?
Here's your chance to prove it.
Round 1, fight.
No face cam today. I don't, I look like a mess. So, not today. But next time on Saturday, we'll try to bust it out. I'll wink at you on Saturday.
Oh, ducking the throw. Here we go from recess. Looking alive so far with that duck.
Ooh, look at this combo too, dude. 3-3-3. Basically, 2 more of those, and it is over. Catches him with the second hit of that string. Okay, breakaway will come out here from recess. Or wait, hold on. From Reggie. My bad. The brain is being rewired.
Wait, I'm so confused by Reggie's variation name. Is everything squid?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wait,
I didn't comment on it because I thought it was just public knowledge.
what?
Yeah.
You're telling me everything is squid?
Everything,
My hand,
yeah.
my fingernails, my
Everything is squid.
shit. I'm out of the loop. But okay. Look at Reggie here. Doesn't have the round, but so far looking pretty dapper.
Ooh, caught him. The secret overhead. And again, goes for the tornado. No one's home. No whiff punish either, though. And now Reggie gonna get some damage. Puts his opponent in a weird spot, it looks like. He wasn't quite sure where they were going either, though. But I think it was good that he didn't overcommit to anything. He kind of saw the combo was going off the rails, and he just let it fall out. And didn't end up getting whiff punish for doing something crazy.
Oh, whiffing a jump 3. Not what he wants, recess. Okay, here is the start. Just a couple more connections, and this could be another. That was a reset. I don't know if that was on purpose, but it definitely was what he in for at the end there. Didn't get the connection, but it has Fatal Below. Fatal Below, of course, full screen for Cabal, so hovering over that black button was
He's dead.
Reggie.
What a pickup there from Recess. As soon as he caught him, he knew he was going to be able to convert that into Fatal Blow for the finish, and that's exactly what he's done. That will be Recess taking game 1. Also, big thanks to Vicky dropping the bits in here as well. Very much appreciated. Make sure to put those toward the prize pool here for our players also. Want to make sure that the support from you guys goes to help out the players as well. Want to also make sure that they have a really nice prize pool for them to fight over. And of course, if you guys also want to help out with the prize pool, make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube channel. For every sub on the YouTube channel, I'm putting an extra $1 in the prize pool as well. So we started at 410. However many we get from that by the end of the season is going to continue to bulk that prize pool up as well. And all of the matches or whatever from here, the pools, top 8, all that stuff is archived on YouTube forever. So that way, you know, when the VODs eventually go away, you guys can still catch them back there. They're trimmed down a little bit, so the front end the stream when we're just kind of waiting isn't on there. But you guys can definitely check all the stuff there. And also, look, when I'm asking you guys to sub, I don't mean I need you guys to go watch it. I just want the algorithm to know that people that watch Mortal Kombat stuff also subscribe to my channel, so it'll put my stuff in front of other people that watch Mortal Kombat stuff. So even if you guys aren't watching the content, that's fine. The content honestly does fairly well already for like the numbers that we're at. But you know, just more people from the community subbing I think will really help for the algorithm. So would really genuinely appreciate that. And of course, $1 per sub. So it's free money for the prize pool if you guys want to be helping out.
Okay.
Fireball ducks
nice
the last one, but no punish. Barely out of range on that one.
Oh, what the? Okay, throwing out of the Fireball. He ducks it at first, and now grabbing him out of it. Fireball just not working today.
Oh, as soon as you say that, though, catches him with a handful of fireballs there. Uses the zip zop to get in, but Reggie had moved underneath him. Nice throw as well. Gets the fire buff off, but he'll pay for it now. And the armor break, it's going to go away if he KBs. Yep, the crushing blow takes away the buff.
Useless now, and the Fireball. Okay, didn't get the punish.
Yeah, He's been getting away with that, but I think the thing is we see that Recess knows how to punish it, what he's supposed to be doing to punish it, and I'll be honest, I don't know how much longer Reggie's going to get away with that going unpunished.
Just punish. No! Oh no!
What? No confirm? Dude, what is going on? Is it over?
Yeah, it's over. I think it's over. I can hear the taunt. Dude, that went left, right. Win after win and just being dropped by each player. Reggie coming out on top here. That was hard to look at.
Oh, armor breakaway. Now, KB already spent, but still going to get his opponent off that defensive meter. And, of course, keep him in the corner. That's huge.
Dude, what is this conversion? Jesus. It went on for hours.
Fireball. No one's home. Ooh, goes for the command grab after, though. Side switch as well. Reggie looking solid here. One more hit is all he needs. He'll get the throw. Recess is a little too patient, too defensive. Oh, he tried again to go to the same well. Yo, dude, he's trying too hard to throw him. He's trying too hard to throw him there. Got a little bit too greedy, and Recess gonna hang on for dear life and survive. Final round in game 2.
He thought COVID was over. It's not yet. Stay away.
I think if he would have gone for a meaty there, it would have worked out a little better. Here's the KB in the final round, though. 35% almost here for Liu Kang. Big jump in, though, to get across that gap created. Recess right back in there. A little fireball. That time it will actually end up hitting here. Escape failed on the throw.
Failed.
No, Recess could kill with a throw, but does Reggie know that and look to neutral duck a throw? No need to. He's going to die here as Recess closes it out. Game 2. I want to say Reggie's Liu Kang was actually looking pretty strong there, though. There was some minor errors that he made. I think sticking to Liu Kang could even be the approach here. I mean, well, it's up to him, though. His tournament run, whatever character you want to play. But I was liking a little bit what I've seen here, and I think a couple of minor adjustments, and you definitely be able to turn this one around. We'll see what Reggie's got, though, as we now go into Game 3. He'll make that choice for himself. Is he going to stick with Liu Kang? Will we perhaps see a third and final character shift? Who knows? Reggie does. He better know at least. He's going to have to figure it out quick. And he's sticking with Liu Kang straight back to the Shaolin. I think he can do it, though. I think he can do it.
Yeah, Liu Kang was looking a lot better than his first character. I do have to agree with that. It's kind of a scramble. Like that one round kind of just, the tides were turned so many times. At that point, momentum just wasn't a factor. Like, it was so crazy. If one of them can just kind of stay still and kind of refine their gameplay, it could be in their favor.
Why is that coming up? People are asking about the difference between jam and jelly.
Dude, I don't know. I said about dad jokes, and now I'm getting bombarded with things.
Well, because I had a genuine conversation about this yesterday with Zombie and Rink about what the act, because there is a difference. But do you think it's another dad joke? Have I accidentally opened up the door on this one? I don't want to know. I don't want to know now.
I don't know. I ate like jelly like as a kid, but after that I stopped.
Alright, it's not a dad joke, but
okay, you know what? It's not a dad joke. Yeah, no. Definitely.
We've gone to different territory.
I'm cool. It's like pizza. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I can take a joke. Don't worry. Another throw. Here we go. Recess up around though. Wait, is he? Wait. I'm still thinking everything is squid. Another
everything
throw.
is squid.
Oh, the whiffing both whiff, but
he failed.
No punish.
One more throw will kill. He will kill him if he throws him again. Will he get the opportunity? Big combo. Breakaway comes out to stop it short, but still 400. Oh, he's dead. Fatal blow.
don't know, the scaling might be a factor in this, but
There is no med spin,
know.
you're right. Yeah, he's alive. He's gonna survive this one, but barely. He still could throw KB for the kill. Fatal blow would have worked too, but Recess saw it coming. He is instead going to tear him in half for the brutality and the 3-0. Going to Recess.
Are we in another dimension? I just saw Liu Kang, hear me out, Liu Kang's fatal blow get punished. It's gotta be something else. We aren't in the right
It
world.
hits people so far away.
See the pushback. But, yeah.
All right.
Recess will be up.
So, very nicely done. Recess with the 3-0. He will move on to face Frosty Llama. That is, of course, going to be happening off stream. And for the stream, we are instead going to be going with Sleek Beats versus Kusanagi. And then following that, we got Arude versus Outplagued You. Arude versus Outplagued You. So, Slick Beats and Kusanagi is going to be where we start things off.
Yeah, better see Kusa on streaming. And last time was using Lisa. And, yeah, you say Arude?
No, Slick Beats and Kusanagi.
Slick
And
Beats,
then
okay,
Arude
Slick
and
Beats
Outplagued You.
Okay, so yeah, Slick Beats obviously gonna use Kung Lao, nothing
Yeah.
different about that. Yeah, and Kusa probably gonna use Lisa. Reggie does need to leave the lobby though.
Oh, yes, Reggie, if you could be so kind as to back out of the lobby, that would be much appreciated. Also want to give a thanks to Redways for the follow as well. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series here. As we go through this Xbox action here. So, let's take a peek around at what else is happening. Sully, if you're here, check in for your match versus Tweety. We got Arude and Outplagued You coming up as well. I think that Arude's match had a problem with the internet, or was that with Slade? Oh no, that was with Slade. And then over here, we've got Sad Boy Murda versus Shirai Pain FZ. That's going to be one of our first matches for a top 8 spot, as well as Robitussin versus Hydro. So Robitussin versus Hydro is going to be happening. Xander is on a tear, though. He has been actually doing quite well as of late. So first opportunity for top 8 winners available here for Xander. And then, of course, the winners of these next 2 matches, they'll throw down off stream. The winner here is going to face the winner of Frosty Llama and Recess. That'll be the match we close out the stream with, I believe, since we've got our next set of matches all ready to go. But we've got 4 sets, basically. Is it 4? Maybe it's 5. We got 5 sets, I think. 5. Yeah, math is hard. So we got 5 sets left to go. And we are looking to move through them. Just waiting on our competitors to join us now. We've got Kusanagi in the lobby. I think that the lingering may have thrown off, so we'll get another invite out to Slick Beats just in case. Oh, never mind. He's here. I spoke too soon.
Yep. Did arrive in the lobby. My question is, are we getting Lisa or are we getting Devore out here? Which one?
I think he's been having such great success with Jackie lately. I think I would not be shocked to continue to see Jackie. Jackie is a really strong character, and Kusanagi is definitely starting to prove that he's got the execution to get behind that and really make excellent work of that. Also, Gurmash with the follow as well. Thank you so much. Glad you're also having fun here with the Nightmare series.
Jackie Briggs.
And of course, those of you guys that are new, if you're looking to compete in this, all you need to have is an Xbox and an Ethernet cable, and you are more than welcome to join us in the bracket. This happens every week. It's an 8-week series. We're right now in week number 4, so we got 4 more weeks after this as well coming up, and then our finale. And more than enough spots available for people to get involved and come participate here. So you can sign up, get in the bracket, see where you stand, get your match on stream perhaps as well. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and we're definitely building a steady and strong competitive community here for Mortal Kombat on the Xbox side. So definitely want to continue to bolster those ranks. So anybody out there that wants to get involved, you are more than welcome. Players of all skill levels, get on in there. It's a good time for sure. And I feel like for me, my most fun thing is I'm not necessarily always looking to win in the tournament. I'm just looking to beat my previous performance. I just want to know that I'm improving. I don't have to be the best. I just want to know that I'm making progress. And that's a lot of fun to make that progress as a player. Look back on your early matches and be like, man, I used to do that, and now look where I'm at. And being in a competitive environment is a really good way to kickstart that process of progress, because you're going to be with a bunch of people that want you to get better too, because when you're better, fighting you makes them better, because you both learn how to exploit each other's mistakes and take care of it. Like, it's a really, really fun journey. Kusanagi is playing as Gearus. When did this happen? You are familiar with Kusanagi. How often does he play Gearus?
No, you're looking at the opposite. That's Slick Beats.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Slick
Oh
Beats
my
is
goodness,
Gearus.
you're right. I just assumed that Slick Beats was Kung Lao. I can't believe that I just did that. Kung Lao's not even here, and I was just like, oh, it's Slick Beats, Kung Lao, whatever. Gearus must be somebody else. Wow, I can't believe that Slick Beats is done this. Is Slick Beats okay? What's going on?
That's what I was questioning. Like, he was hovering on everyone but Kung Lao, and I'm like, this is definitely his little brother or something. Like, his cousin walked in the room, like, smashed his head in and just took the controller.
This is a strange choice. Slick Beats, I've seen Slick Beats play Kung Lao for the last 3 years. And for those of you being like, MK11's only 2 years old. Yeah, MKX2, diehard Kung Lao player there. Like, this is the first time I've seen him play anything other than, I thought I'd play a little bit of Fujin, because Fujin's like Kung Lao light almost, but this is wild.
Yeah, he's gonna die here. Just chip damage by itself, not gonna work out for Slick Beats this game. And, I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, go back to Lao. That's what I'm going to say. I wonder if he just doesn't like the Lao versus Jackie matchup. I don't know enough about the Lao versus Jackie matchup to know if it's bad or not. I think that Lao has some okay tools in that, but ultimately, I mean, Jackie's going to be on top of you, bearing down on you the whole time. And it comes down to if your normals can really contest. I don't know that the anti-air question is going to be a big part of it. So we'll see if Slick Beats makes the switch back. I mean, I know we've seen Slick Beats fight versus Jackie before, right, as Kung Lao. We've never seen him play Gears before, so he definitely can do it and is willing to do it with Kung Lao, so it'll be curious to see if that's the approach he makes. And another thing to note, I think, for Slick Beats, like, Slick Beats is doing well in the points this season, so this is an important match for him. So for him to be taking these big risks with Gears is very interesting and could be costly for his chances at making it into the finale. The finale is where the cash is at, so if you're looking to get paid, you gotta make sure you got the points to qualify. Top 7 in points qualify, and then the 8th player is the winner of the LCQ, which is the final tournament before the finale. So you're definitely gonna want to make sure you can stack as many points as you can, and right now Slick Beats is doing quite well in points. He's like 5th or 6th place in points, so he's in there. This could be tough. Look at this. Good opening here for Kusanagi, just getting the party started immediately. Not even 20 seconds have left the clock yet.
Yeah, Lisa's not left the wheel ever since the really last game. Slick Beats not being able to get anything started here. Can we get a full combo? And no, the breakaway gonna stop that one. And honestly, yep,
Yo,
lose the round at
what was
point.
that? The sand was everywhere except for in her shoes? How? How did it not get her?
I'm wondering that, like,
His get-up attack covers everywhere. I feel like she's immune during Shrapnel, because she avoids Baraka's Spine Burst somehow, too, during Shrapnel. Like, Shrapnel has invincibility frames.
I don't know. It's weird. That's why I do when I play Jack. I just meet you with air leap. Like, it covers, like, everything.
Right? It's so good. And it leads to, like, full big dumb combo. If they lay on the ground, you put the plasma on the ground. And
It's,
you know
it's
what I
like
mean?
one of the wake-up system in this game is, like, really hard to deal with, and Jackie just does one thing and covers every single option. It's like,
Yeah.
you might as well just do it.
Ooh, beautiful flawless block. Slick Beats starting to come back online, but not a lot of health to do it with. It's a long road ahead of him. Beautiful throw tech from Kusanagi, keeping his turn. Tries to jump out. The mid will catch, and this is going to chip out in the end as Slick Beats goes down. 2-0 lead here for Kusanagi, and now definitely is the big question. Will Kung Lao make the appearance here? This is the primary character from Slick Beats, and we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Kung Lao is obviously the character you kind of came in here, like, thinking you bought the ticket for Kung Lao, but you're here to see Geras. I mean, the frown's already on the face, and the scores kind of look in the similar way. You kind of have to think that Kung Lao is really the only option. I mean, Lisa's just tearing. Looking back at the character stock screen, yeah, not even a thought in his mind. Straight to Kung Lao. No, okay. Well, I got baited. Or not baited. Nope, didn't get baited. Sick. I only get baited by Belize. Nobody else can bait me. He's picking Kung Lao. And I'm confident of that.
Yeah, this is finally the return of the Lao pick. I don't know, is Slick Beats maybe colluding with the coins here, trying to run the numbers on the coins in the chat for the betting? Like we brought the betting back for this set, and he went straight to a character he's never played before. It got weird real quick.
Ooh, you thinking he's setting up someone for a good amount of points in the scoreboard?
I don't know. We're gonna have to check his DMs, make sure that he's not colluding is all. You know, make sure that him and Kusanagi didn't talk about this beforehand, because channel points are incredibly valuable. You can buy next to nothing with them.
Oh my gosh, this tournament scoring is so important. Here we go. Okay, there's an ATR.
Oh, as the opening doesn't commit any further. Although he's got Buzzsaw, so he doesn't have the meter to go beyond that. You can only continue up that string with Spiritual Guidance, I believe.
Ooh. Does have the life lead for the first time in this set, but Kusa still has ways to go. Here we go. Punish with that breakaway here. Still. Anybody's game here but Slick Beats. Oh, drops the combo. Probably from playing Garrus those 2 games. Doesn't really have the tight connections in just yet. He tried to jail the plus frames, but no, it's so hard to jail that online, personally, from my own experience. He just keeps pressing, doesn't care about it. Like, he's so plus off of that string, but man, it's hard to jail it online. Nope. Forward a couple hats forward. That's gotta be an in there. There's no way Slick Beast wanted that. Gonna cash in while he can. No breakaway for Slick Beast, but he's gonna eat a good 44%, almost half the life bar. And with this chip damage, you might as well call it a 50% combo. Over into the hat, too late to interrupt. Oh no, Kusa doesn't have a breakaway bar either, so if Slick Beats gets the connection, it's gonna be a big time trouble for Kusa.
Slick Beats, just a little bit more to go. 93 health left. Can he finish the job? The brutality off with her head, and the weird floating hat again. Have you not seen that before, dude? That shit's been that's like the 3rd fucking time. I'd play the X-Files music again, but I've seen it too many times.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that brutality ever. So yeah, I don't know.
Very weird.
Yeah, he's gonna get his first game as Kung Lao after the switch, looking a lot more.
Dude, if he gets this reverse 3-0, the storyline that he has crafted here, the M. Night Shyamalan tale, the twist at the beginning. With the Gears pick, if he can turn this around, this is going to be quite the tale. He'll be talking about this one for a while.
You wanted the front page story. That's why he lost the first 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
He was just trying to make it a exciting spectacle. That's all. He wanted to be down 2-0, 1 game left, and that's when Kung Lao comes out to play.
Let's see if it can happen here. Still going with Lisa for Kusa. And Slick Beats, yeah. With Kung Lao, different stage here. One of the best stages for Interactables. 100%. No doubt about that one. Slick Beats already looking mighty fun. Using that Buzzsaw to really counteract Jackie in her movement. So hard to keep her down on the ground, but the Buzzsaw gonna, attempt at least.
Yeah, it does a fairly decent job. Because of how long it kind of lingers on the screen, it can be a deterrent because, what goes up must come down, and if you've got something that hangs out for a while, it's more likely that Jackie's going to come down into it. Keeps his turn with the Buzzsaw. That time able to jump over
that's
it, though.
The tech. There's some little tech there, Kusa. I see what you're doing there. I didn't even know about that one, but,
damn.
We'll get out of it.
Shadow Plays caught that quick. It's not even a minute into the song, and he already knows where it's from. Just don't tell the DMC cops. They don't like it, but these tracks are too good not to have on here.
Yeah, looking like there's no scaling on that one. No combos that are all grounded that do a ton of damage, and it was looking good for Kusa, but Slick Beats coming right back with the win button.
Fight.
Yo, Ill Intent coming through with the raid as well. Thank you so much, bringing some new people through here to the Nightmare series. You guys are looking to check out some MK11 tournament action, this is the place to get it. And we got Black Jesus coming through with the follow as well. Thank you so much. Glad you had fun checking out the Nightmare series.
Look
Big
at that.
KB, actually, well, 370. Seemed like the health bar didn't have a lot missing from it, but Kusanagi not done. Just gonna go in and keep rolling through the punches to take round 2. Set point now available.
Fight.
Oh, nice answer for Kusa. You know, they don't say the anti-airs in MK11, but Kusa just found one. Stand 1 gonna do perfectly for that job. Another anti-air.
Needs Buzzsaw's out. Got the coverage to jump in.
Wow, so annoying up close and far away. It's been an issue too with that Buzzsaw. It's gonna be so hard here.
Yeah, dude, this is rough. Can it be done though?
Look at the chip.
He's gonna open him up. Nicely done. The onslaught from that Buzzsaw setup, and I'm loving the way that he amplifies it so that it's just kind of there as coverage to make sure that he can keep his turn. And you are absolutely right, Isaac. That is exactly what you're hearing. Exactly what you're hearing. I always love it when you guys pick that up, because this is completely detached from it, but you guys still pick it up. But the DMC cops will kick the door in on that, so shh. They're not a fan. They don't like it when I sneak their music. Alright, so here we go. Game 5 underway. Slick Beats giving us one hell of a storyline. The Gearus pick didn't pan out, but no problems here as Kung Lao trying to save the day. He will, of course, now be locked in with Kung Lao. Kusanagi has the chance to switch, but Jackie really has been getting a lot of work done for him, though, so I don't necessarily anticipate Kusanagi will be switching, but I also would not be sad if we saw Devora come out.
I'll stick with Lisa. Yeah, apparently I saw one earlier in chat. He's like, I ain't playing Devora. Devora's bottom 1. Don't agree with that, but you know.
I think Devora is good in the right hands. And players that know what they're doing with the character can make effective use of it, you know. She takes more work than Jackie, maybe, but still very good.
Yeah, he's definitely just downplaying a little bit, but Jackie Briggs has really been the bread and butter lately, and
he's gonna stick with it
so far. We kind of has to now.
Oh yeah, definitely locked in here. So Slick Beats on the verge of reverse 3-0, and here's the thing, going into game 5, Slick Beats has the momentum. He absolutely has the momentum here. Let me tell you in just a moment. You are not the next match, but the one after that. There's one match between you and the next one. Excuse me. Dude, empty short hop into throw. Beautiful plays here. Slick Beats' pressure is beautiful. Here we go. Get the controller woken up. Sorry. Game 5 is when it always happens. I haven't fondled the controller in a while.
I gotta do that too.
Is there a way to turn that down? Oh, yo, where's he putting the hat? He's putting it behind him. It's going to catch the punish off the interactable use. Going to fall right into it. Slick Beats is absolutely ready. That was insane play right there. And he really was just calling out what his opponent was doing. I also want to give a thanks to Dirty Hands. Is that Dirty Hands Dreg? Not Greg. And CeeLo Zeta for the follows as well. Glad you guys are having fun here in the Nightmare series. Kusanagi trying to stay alive. He was so close. But Slick Beats now closing the door on him. Throw tech. Get off of me, he says. I believe this is getting close.
Yeah, a little too close for comfort for Kusa, because Slick Beats running away with ever since Lau came out of the pocket. Not able to really open him up. Okay, got a little bit of view, but not really too much in the punish on the short hop. You never see that one. More doing the ground. Not going to do too much damage as he's able to, you know, use that leverage of the background. Oh, too late to interrupt. Going to be rewarded with a full combo with Slick Beats.
Got it out. The throw into the Buzzsaw hat. It just guarantees the damage. There's no way that you can block it. He knows he's not going to get the throw, but he doesn't care. Even if you tech the throw, that hat is guaranteed. One more of those is all he needs, and Kusanagi gonna fall right onto it. It really did feel like, right when, like the way you kind of outlined it, that Buzzsaw is going to be a great deterrent for Jackie. It hangs out, it lingers, and if Jackie's too aggressive, what goes up must come down, and she's just kept falling into it over and over again. So we're going to say hello to our bracket yet again, pop our scores in here as Slick Beats takes it with the 3-2, reverse 3-0, beautiful storyline. And Arude versus Outplagued You is going to be our next matchup here. So Arude versus Outplagued You. Then we'll be moving over to the other pool where we've got Robitussin and Hydro, as well as Sad Boy versus Shirai Ryu as our coming up matches. But of course, let's go ahead and get started with the invites for Arude and his opponent, which is going to be, oops, I already forgot, Outplagued You.
Let's see what's up in this next match. Another Cabal on screen, which means a lot of aerial movement, not moving away from that factor with Jackie to Cabal.
Yeah, Cabal definitely making quite an appearance here today. Although, you know, Cabal is still a fun character to watch. And, you know, an interesting thing, too, is Cabal, I think Cabal is kind of similar to Jackie in that you do see a lot of people playing the air slide gas builds, but the other moves in the kit are actually kind of cool. And when you do occasionally see somebody using them, it's actually quite interesting to watch. Jackie, I think it's much rarer to see somebody using not upgraded, but it does happen every now and then. Also, Sir Greg a lot, thank you for the follow. Glad you're having fun here. Appreciate that you liked my stream. And we're just waiting on our opponents to join us. We've got Outplagued You here, so whenever his opponent Arude gets in, we'll get underway.
Bird just came in as soon as he said that. Last time I played Arude, I played against his Collector, but it's been so long, he could have picked anybody at this point.
Collector is what we saw from him the last time he was on stream as well, I believe. It was Collector. So, Collector does sound like a likely pick here from Arude, and Outplagued You, of course, like you're saying, Cabal. Now, the interesting thing about that particular matchup is Collector does actually have some really great normals that cover the sky and will do a good job of deterring and anti-airing a 2-jump happy Cabal. So we'll see if that ends up being a part of this, but so far it does look like Arude is still shying away from Collector, and he's gone! What's going on here? You alright, buddy?
Disappearing act.
Yeah, disappearing act indeed. But Siri Gaming and Yabzor, thank you for the follows. Glad you guys are having fun. We'll get some action here on the screen for you in just a moment. Not sure what happened with Arude. At least whatever it is happened before the match got started. Everybody else is still here, right, Cleve? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. You're here, I'm here, Outplagued You's here.
Okay. We're going to recently played. You should be right here at the top. Yeah, bam, perfect. Come here, you. New invite is out there, so hopefully Arude will be able to stick around this time.
I wasn't really sure where he was going on the character select screen before it lagged out. Wasn't really near Collector, but still got the extra chance to pick the character since the drop. Big thing about Air League Cabal, as you said, you know, the aerial movement's so hard to stop, and even before against, like, you know, leaping Jackie and Crispy Fungus using Collector, like, he was able to swat her out of the air quite easily with the back three of Collector, his down two, all the sorts of things he really has to get people out of the air. So maybe just trying to redirect that towards Cabal could be the answer if he really knows the matchup that way.
All right.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, we're about to find out. Character selection about to be underway. Both of our players are here. Well, okay, it's going to take a moment, but the game is trying to tell us that it's going to start. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That seemed like too much of a pause. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm looking in the King of the Hill. The connection's a little bit iffy.
Is it moving? That's what I'm worried about, is if it's moving.
The bars are just not looking like a 4.
Alright, yeah, I have a 2 bar, but we'll see. I think that's his connection to you, so if Arude and Outplagued You are closer, then it'll maybe be different, but still, not ideal. Hopefully it'll clear itself up, because if the ping is high, then that would explained some problems, and also would kind of, because he was having problems in his previous match as well with Slade. So if the ping is really high in this one, that might indicate there's something wrong with Arude's internet, and it wasn't a problem with Slade as much as it was a problem with the internet that Arude is rocking right now, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't the best last time I played either, but
We'll see what Outplayed says. That's the main determinant here, and of course he'll be the one needing to clip it so that we know, because what we watch, we won't actually see the lag. If the lag is, if it's not bad but it's still there, we won't see it, because what we're watching is the rollback. So like we won't see, or we're watching the recording or whatever, but which is just a second or so behind the real game, which is why you see players say GG in the chat before the game is over, for example. But yeah, so we're watching the rollback, so it kind of takes out some of those little visual glitches that you get from lag. We don't see those unless it gets real bad.
Prediction needs an outcome.
Oh, you're right. Prediction does need an outcome. I will do it. Slick Beats takes it, and we get a new one up for you guys.
Ooh. I mean, we were so distracted with everything that we haven't even noticed that Outplayed use on Sonya instead of Cabal. Been seeing it on Twitter. He's been playing a little bit of Sonya. Character can be very, very annoying. One of my most, like, I think one of my, like, out of the characters people play, definitely Sonya and Cabal. I'm sorry, Sonya and Youre up there on. I don't want to play against this character.
Really, I don't really mind fighting against Sonya. I feel it's like the lack of extra health means I feel like I have to hit her one less time ultimately, and you know, she's punishable and her projectiles can be ducked. Like, she's a pain, but I guess it depends on the character I'm playing as. But she doesn't really bother me as much as I personally. I don't like fighting Joker. Joker's my #1. Get this character away from me.
I just don't play Kano, and then I feel a lot better.
There you go. Doesn't Vegemite do a good job, though? Or is the second one just too fast?
Who'd you say?
Vegemite for Kano.
Vegemite? I mean,
In the Sonya match.
I don't think it was Vegemite. Oh, then the game for Outplayed you, but you'd rather use Biopool, because Biopool you can kind of punish some of the Jack-in-the-Box connections and his strings. But all he has to do is just not use that string, which he can just do so easily. So it's like, it's like if they're paying attention, then that doesn't even matter in the matchup anymore.
Gotcha. Okay, so Outplayed you is saying that it is laggy.
Yeah, it looks a little shaky.
Yeah, I did see it glitching out a little bit as well. So there might be some sort of issue with Arude's internet then, which, because Slade is from the UK, I don't think that he might not even be awake to maybe even reverse the problem that he had. Oh, and he left the game? Dude.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely think something's wrong.
Yeah, something is going on with Arude's internet. Damn, even the bot thinks so.
What is this?
The robot getting in on the nonsense also thinks he's a knight. Okay, so there's something going on with Arude's internet.
Yeah.
It feels like, because he's dropped out of the game twice now. People are saying the games are laggy. Very intriguing.
Yeah, definitely gotta think about that.
Arude, are you able to come back? We have not heard from him. Dude, he just got double hit by the bot.
Did he collapse?
Is that a sign? What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. The world's against him at this point. I don't know.
That's insane. There are too many people for the probability of that to be large.
He's in the lobby.
Zombie can crunch the numbers if he really wants to. The probability of within how many? It did it within 3. Within 3 uses of the command, we got the same name twice out of whatever the number of people are here.
I didn't even see it was twice.
Yeah, dude.
See that?
There's like a conspiracy right now. His internet doesn't work. The bot doesn't like him. I don't know what's going on. It's like a dog barking at a stranger that, like, You know, like first time they come over and like your dog just hates them. I don't know what's going on with the bot, but the bot is not a fan of you either. Everything is repulsed by your touch, Arude. What's going on?
Dude, it's what? It was a episode of you probably don't know this show. It's called Amazing Mortal Gumball, where the
No, I
main
don't.
character in the episode used all of his luck in one day. The next day it was just super bad luck. He couldn't do anything right. I feel like Arude just is in that episode currently.
Yeah, right. He
Just
made some sort of
nothing's going
deal,
right for him.
some sort of deal with the devil, and now it's all going off the rails for him. We'll see if he can stick around through the rest of the game. I mean, if he drops out of the game, if like so far he's dropped out of the lobby, but it hasn't been in the middle of the game. But if it happens in the middle of the game, we got to give him an L for it. Just because we can't allow people to pretend that they're gonna jump out. You know what I mean? Like that, it opens up a door.
Yeah.
So he's got to make sure that his internet's not freaking out.
Yeah, I see I just opened up a king now, went from 84 to 90 now. A little bit of a spike there, but staying consistent at 90 right now. But it did
Short
change.
hop. Oh, then jumping over it. Wow. Out Plagueview still calling it out here. Beautiful corner pressure there. Back-to-back short hops, then a full jump to get over the retaliation. Really, really making some strong reads here.
Ooh, a little bit of a... Didn't use the KB? I'm very surprised by that, but... Okay.
What? No, everything is first to three. The whole tournament is first to three. Dial in, boys. It should all be coded as first to three as well. I may have made a mistake. If it is not like that, we'll fix it. But everything is supposed to be first to three.
Gonna cash out big here. The breakaway coming out. Looks like he also guessed it. That.
Oh, not enough. Put some fire down. Oh, he caught him with the Shotel Fury. Wild plays. And that is a round here for Arude now. Thank you so much for the follow as well, The Gauntlet. Glad you're having fun. Thank you for liking my stream.
I think he has like 70 hits anyway. Would have chipped out at that point.
Ooh, that's a good trade here for Arude. He'll get some damage now. Not going to stack the damage too high. 17%, not bad. But now he's in. He's got Sonya kind of locked into this range where she can't run away anymore. And he can, if he wants to, start to bully just outside of that range. Looks like he backed up a little bit too far. But now the fire and the bola. Little extra damage. Here's the launch. Knew it was coming. There's the uppercut. Get some damage out of it.
Ooh, command grab. Nice, nice. Arude looking pretty well in this match. Turnaround from last one. One more hit, but yeah, that's gonna be it.
And that is Arude claiming a game here, up 2-1 now. Or 2-1, well I guess not up, but score is 2-1 now. Bro, Arude said he got into a car accident today. Are you serious?
Like a bad day, yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is an awful day. I would, if I was you, I would just put a helmet on right now. I would just in case, I would wear a helmet around for the rest of the day. And if you can fall asleep comfortably with a helmet on, just in case the roof doesn't collapse in on you or whatever, or your bed frame doesn't get you at night, keep it on at night too, because that sounds horrific.
Yeah. Sitting on the select screen. Looking like, okay, Cabal this time. No more Sonya. Yeah, definitely gonna switch back to his main now, so much more comfortable. Probably gonna be able to, you know, I guess I feel more comfortable. Maybe, you know, the matchup a little bit better. We did previously talk about how Cabal might have some answers for Air Leap, but, you know, you never know until you try.
Yep, here we go. Air Slight Gas, that air hook grab as well for the combo extension. Going to be churning out some huge damage from Out Plagueview. He just needs one more round to get the job done. Okay, he's in there. Good block still. Wasn't able to get there quite quick enough. And there's that coverage of the skies that Collector's got access to. Oh no,
Nice
the
stuff.
throw whiffed. He's just going crazy. And it's working. Here's the launcher. No breakaway to stop it. Uppercut Opties. He teleports around it. And now it's Out Plagueview's turn. Still a breakaway.
start with the photo on the command grab coming out, and this is looking like an Arude round here.
Okay.
I got a connection.
Come back maybe. One more hit into Fatal Blow now could do it. Oh, wow, he was too far away. The uppercuts from the Knock Noddin will catch, though. Collector having one of the better uppercuts in the game just because the way that he gets down real low and those arms get real high. Beautiful anti-air to put around on the board here for Collector.
Ooh, taking the command grab with that down one, but the punish with the roll. The roll is so difficult to call around, and Collector with that back one so long.
Oop.
The recovery.
Oh, he used to get up attack, spending some of that defensive meter here. Now just backing away. Tried to jump in, but still getting caught by that anti-air flail. That move is so good, I think, for dealing with Cabal. He just twirls it everywhere. Punishable?
Yeah, definitely didn't put her there, but kind of capitalized without Plague You here. Got the optimals down 32%. One more, but here we go, Rude. That's the Fatal Blow.
Yep, one more hit into Fatal Blow will do it from either player now. Arude will take the game. I'm not going to get the chance. What I think just also happened here real quick is that Outplagued You has been doing like these shorter combos, looking for a breakaway. Arude hasn't broken away once. So that last time that Opti he went for, part of it is because Arude has shown he's hanging on to that defensive meter.
Jumping in, yeah, getting jump 3 like 7 times in a row. You can't really stop that with Arude here. Has the life lead, looking pretty dapper in this round. You're getting stuck in the corner here. Gonna spell disaster for Arude, anything but winning is really what's happening currently.
All the jump back fireball, and then he just slight gasses right in. Arude makes his way out of the corner, but is he going to be able to get through the rest of that health bar? Over 50% remains. This is how it starts. Fatal Blow comes out. He'll spend the big resource. Obviously not enough to kill, but the other important thing here is Outplagued You is going to now have access to his own Fatal Blow. So one false move from Arude could be death, and that is it. Outplagued You closes it out. He's unsatisfied with the connection as well. A car accident and a teabag and the bot coming after him. This is not your day, Arude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hopefully tomorrow is better. And I'm glad that you're alright from the car accident. Like, legit, car accidents are terrifying. Cars are terrifying. So, I'm glad to hear that you're able to hopefully play video games with no issues and you're all good. So, hopefully tomorrow's better. Alright, let's head over to our bracket though so we can pop this score in. Now, I believe that what has occurred is somebody needed some extra time to wait here. So, Slick Beats and Outplagued You guys can go ahead and play off stream. That match will be for top 8 off stream. We've got 3 sets left here of the night. Hydro and Robotussin. Xander needs a moment. Xander is Hydro, so he needs a moment. He's finishing something up real quick, so we're going to run the Sad Boy versus Shirai Ryu match instead. Hopefully when that's done, Hydro will be back. Otherwise, if not, we'll run the Tweety match, and then we'll close the night out with the Robotussin match. But we are, for now, going to move over to Sad Boy Murda versus Shirai Ryu Pain. And keep in mind as well, these next 3 sets are for top 8 winner side. So top 8 winner side is what's at stake right now.
Let's see who can get it tonight. Only 3 matches left.
Wait, whoops, there's more letters in Syrup's name. There he is. First invite is away. Sad Boy has already been in the game, so we can snag him a quick one from the recently played list. Bam. There he is. So invites are out. Just waiting on our competitors now to join us. They just got to get through those loading screens. Easy enough. Easy enough.
Easy enough. Murda was looking super good earlier, so I expect him to be on the same wavelength. A lot of whiff punching, a lot of shimmying, and honestly, it just looked extremely well. He's been playing the game a lot, so just getting better results as the days go on, and
And
Looking for a top 8 here.
The other thing too, Sad Boy has been playing sets today. He didn't have a DQ heavy path. In fact, every one of his opponents has been here, and he's 3-0'd them all. So he has absolutely been having to throw down, and he has been totally fine, coming out unscathed, it would appear, thus far. We'll see if Shirai Ryu can finally put a dent in that armor. Shirai Ryu, of course, second place last week. So second place to him. Very, very solid finish for him. So no stranger to really strong finishes, and he is looking to finally put an end to Sad Boy's excellent run that he's been putting on today. Looks like we do have our competitors in here, though, so let's go ahead and pull up the lobby. This loading screen will bring us into the match. Terminator versus Scorpion. Let's go. Also, gifted sub over to Arude from Outplayed You. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Arude making his day a little better. Outplayed You, hooking him up with some positivity, and hopefully it will continue from there forth. Thank you very much, Outplayed You.
Okay, starting off with Terminator. Terminator, a different pick than usual. You know, since Striker's kind of gone away, we haven't seen many Terminators come out, but sure, are you Pain of Z?
I think Kellen's been the only Terminator replacement we've seen. He didn't play this week, but he did play the last few weeks, and his Terminator has been really exciting to watch. But then, other than that, you're right. We haven't really seen too much Terminator. Shirai Ryu typically plays. It's like, I think like Kung Lao is his main like anchor character, but he's also got his own Cabal and a handful of other characters in there as well. So really, really solid list of characters here for Shirai Ryu, and now looking to add Terminator to the list. Almost getting this first life bar done as well, and now Plague Goo continuing the generosity, gifting one over to Dream F Piece as well. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, there we go. Caught him.
You almost did win that round. He could have killed there with if he launched from it, but just went for the mix-up instead. Did end up getting around, so not too shabby. But Murda doesn't like the result of the last round, trying to perfect up his gameplay.
Yo, what is happening? Non-stop paying it forward. Arude gifting a sub over to Imperious Doom. Thank you so much, Arude. You guys are the best, man. This is why I love this community. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Jump in, big jump in boot there from Shirai Ryu. Wasn't able to go much further with it, but still that air presence quite deadly. I don't know if he's got the bear hug up there, but if so,
yeah, one hit and a death.
Yep, fatal blow available here though for Sad Boy, and now any hit into the damage will be enough, especially with that burning kunai. Gets tackled. I don't think it was far enough for the KB though, so he will survive. Uh-oh. Scary stuff right now. Extra damage on the throw. Life bars almost even. Shirai Ryu has a slight lead. Can't teleport out of that. Boom! Oh no!
No! Oh my
Yo,
gosh.
the throw tech was so clutch, but the boots are there. That was insane.
That was way too much. That was
Dude.
way too much.
I think he just miscalculated the forward 3-4, right? That kick string, he thought it would do enough damage. Otherwise, he would have confirmed into something to kill there. And I think it was just a slight miscalculation, and it cost him the game. So it will instead be Shirai Ryu and Terminator taking home game 1.
Tonight's been playing my heartstrings. Jesus, the amount of like just oopsie daisy moments left to right, back and forth. Too many.
Dude, the script for tonight has been insane. I didn't even check it early on, but I mean, Slick Beats with the Gearus pick for no reason into reverse 3-0. Now this nonsense from Shirai Ryu and the Terminator pick we've never seen before. I really should check the script. I have no idea we were gonna do this, you guys. This is awesome.
Oh, wait. Oh shit, I missed reversal. God damn it.
Yeah, this is all preordained. You guys are watching not a live show, but whatever. It's fun.
I mean, I guess you're getting full just out there right now, so enjoy the rawness.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Here we go. Murda, sick of the same variation. Don't really expect a change from him. Maybe what's the air blade? That one.
Sin Blade.
I think it's Sin Blade. I just got confused bat in the stance, but
Yeah,
it's
Misery
called
Blade and Sin Blade.
Misery Blade. Okay, cool. Yeah, Sin Blade, but doesn't really use it. I've seen it a couple times from him, but not easily. Nice escape field. You can really tell that Shiraya Painter's obviously knows how to tech. Like, he's been teching every single throw, so throwing him back and forth. Gonna be the right answer here. Gonna use KB? Yes!
Oh, no.
Those nutters.
Suchin is never getting another kid,
No way.
even if she comes back as a Revenant. Or maybe those get regenerated. All your bones and everything do too. I don't know how
That
it
is
works.
true. That is true. Maybe.
Overhead, fatal blow, just outside of reach for both players here. Now it's online though for Shirai Ryu. One touch could be the kill he needs. Empty bear hug, but there it is. Completely grounded, no breakaway available, and he's just gonna close it out with that fatal blow. And here's the thing too, if Shirai Ryu, he had the spear buff up, if he would have gone for full damage off of that stray hit that put him into fatal blow territory, he would have instead killed him with the damage that he could have gotten there. So just again, just a slight miscalculation, didn't commit, didn't go further with it, and that cost him big time.
When he rejected his hug, there's no way that's what he wanted there. The punish on the short hop.
This is beautiful from Sad Boy right now, really maintaining his composure here. Back-to-back expert plays there, avoiding the command grab and the short hop attack. Big boot comes through. He's just backing away now. True to the namesake. I walk back. Scorpion's specialty. He controls the pace so well. And the get-up attack, safe on block, even flawless block. I think it's like, what, -2? Arguably one of the best ones in the game. It's so good. And Sad Boy not afraid to use it here to keep the round in his hands. Alright. Back it up. Swinging the blade. Wasn't close enough, but no punish there from Shirai Ryu. That, of course, is a punishable string. Alright, this is going to be some clean damage here for Sad Boy. Access to the KB as well, looking to collapse that metal chassis beneath the skin there. So that exoskeleton's going to take some damage. Alright, runs up. Here's the conversion as well into the I'll be back breaker. Starting to build for that KB. It's the final round. If he's got it loaded, this could be devastating. Didn't have the meter in time, or maybe he didn't have it loaded, but nonetheless, one more chance left for Sad Boy Murder. Will he be able to capitalize? Yes, indeed. The confirm into fatal blow. It's going to be overkill, but, I mean, he had breakaway, so this was the only way to guarantee it, I think. He could have maybe gone for some long-ass spear combos, but a fatal blow will get the job done just as nicely. And a game on the board here for Sad Boy Murder. Yeah, I will also raise my hand for the have died to Sad Boy walking back as well. The patience, he's got really strong patience and forces you to have to come to him in part by his patience, then coupled with, of course, the power of Scorpion and the way that character's tools function. So can be a very difficult character to kind of get your hands on, and he is happy to just walk back, see what you're going to do, and then respond to it accordingly, and the response can be quite devastating at times. So Shirai Ryu switching off of Terminator. Arnold made an appearance, got a game on the board. His job is done. He's going to hit the bench, and it's now time to get serious as Kung Lao enters the stage.
Round 1. Fight!
Also, I forgot to do the prediction earlier, but the score is tied, so who knows what can happen. We'll put it in right now. My bad. On him. The flick kick, double flick kick. Gonna get 28% on the board for that. Not bad at all. Throw here, escape failed. That's the more crucial thing to take note of. Able to successfully lock in that crushing blow now on the throw. And the hat in for the safety. Back throw could be devastating here as well. Yo, good morning, Striker. Welcome to the land of the living. Fatal blow available here, though, for Sad Boy. So if he gets the right hit, he could close it out here. Shirai Ryu not out of the woods yet. The hat toss off the poke will finish the job, though. I think he's playing with Possessed Hat as well, so he likely would have been amplifying that to send another hat the way of Scorpion 2 to really send home the idea of, hey, it's still my turn. Oh, he brought the hat with him! That was actually pretty funny looking. Gotta be careful. Buzzsaw saves the day, though. Catches him with a spear, not able to convert afterward. Oh. Backing up. And there's the opening. This is going to be beautiful. Shirai Ryu going to be able to get the conversion. Oh, man, cursed it, though. Not able to fully cash out that damage. Now Fatal Blow about to come online. Was that KB going to come out, though? Yes, it will. Big damage, and he closes it out with the chip to follow there. You know, he didn't have the defensive meter to continue to survive, so Shirai Ryu just hunting him down with those mids to close it out, and that is going to be the game going over now to Kung Lao. So it will, of course, now be up to to Sad Boy to see if he can make a different approach here, because Shirai Ryu's Kung Lao is really strong, and I love the use of the Buzzsaw hat. We saw him put the Buzzsaw hat out, get caught by a spear, and the fucking hat came with and actually saved him. So really, really effective as a sort of pseudo combo breaker here. Even in this matchup, we saw it working like that for Slick Beats versus Kusanagi. Still getting similar results here in the Sad Boy versus Shirai Ryu Pain FZ matchup.
Black Dragon Fight Club.
Yeah, looking like it's going to be a pretty close rest of the set. Looks like he is up 2-1 Murda. Hopefully, can make a comeback here.
Alright.
They're looking like he's using the same Kung Lao setup as Slick Beats earlier, too. Like, I feel like these Kung Lao players just have similar setups every single time for their variations. So, oh, almost outspaced the forward four, but just barely getting caught by the toes of Kung Lao. Putting the buff up.
Oh, also my bad, Striker. I didn't mean to leave you hanging like that. I had just hopped into the call with Cleve, so I had just gotten started with things. But yeah, it's all good. No worries, man. Well, no worries. We'll get you in here soon, though.
Here we go. This is gonna kill. It looks like it might. Oh no, just barely. It's the tip of his tongue. Skin of his teeth is alive. Can he do something from this? Nope.
Just barely.
Down 3.
Yep, that's all it took, right? The quick little poke, the toe tap here from Shirai Ryu now puts him on set point. 1 round away from closing this thing out and running away with it here. Okay, good solid start here from Sad Boy, though. Oh, just waiting with the restand, seeing what his opponent would do, maybe looking for an uppercut attempt on a throw read that didn't come. Both players very patient and waiting to see what happens. Oh, just YOLO spin, catches him, though. Beautiful conversion afterward.
Just staring into the 4-3 being used. Nice check from PFZ, but Murda holding that block button for his life just until he got shimmied. Yes, death. All unbreakable. That says goodbye to Murda's winner's side life, as Shirai PFZ will move on to top 8 winners.
Yep, very nicely done. He takes it. So Shirai Ryu is the victor, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to our bracket and get queued up for our next match. Also, of course, pop the score in for that one, where we saw Shirai Ryu claiming another top 8 spot here. Sad Boy will go to the losers bracket, where he'll still have a chance to make top 8 on the lower side. And we're gonna go ahead and, well, I guess, have anybody heard from Xander? Is Xander back yet? Because if Xander's not back yet, we'll go ahead and just run the Tweety versus Recess match. And then Outplay Dude, please make sure you're getting checked in for your match versus Slick Beats. Uh-oh, because it literally just DQ'd right before our very eyes. So if you guys are playing, excellent, we'll get that reset or whatever. But otherwise, make sure you're getting hopped in there for that match. You guys are playing off stream for your top 8 slot. And I'm not seeing anything from Xander, so we'll go ahead and get Tweety in Recess and then go from there.
I was just taking a peek at the bracket. And just looking at losers. Frosty has a rematch with Mr. J, which you saw on stream earlier.
Ooh.
So, yeah. Hopefully, see what the outcome of that is for the rematch. But Tweety and Recess up next. More ball on stream and more Tweety. I mean, more Tweety is always a nice thing to watch.
Yeah, well, so I think one thing when I think of Gearus And of course, that is what Tweety has been playing, is Gears. But when I think of Gears, I think of Gears as a character that does a really good job of controlling the ground. Quicksand obviously comes from the ground. And when I think about characters that might be able to effectively counterplay that, it's characters that can really kind of continue to do their thing and feel extremely comfortable in the air. And Cabal is totally on that list. He's going to be able to avoid a lot of the control tools that are available. So it'll be interesting to see how that ends up, panning things out here in this match. We do have Tweety in here, so just waiting on a Recess to hop in with us.
Ooh.
Come on down, Recess.
Yep, have fun. Come over here.
That was a good cartoon. I really enjoyed that cartoon. It's super
Which
weird.
cartoon?
The cartoon Recess. Did you ever watch that cartoon? It probably is not.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Well, it's just about like kids at recess. So it's just,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
The plot isn't
Pretty
too thick, but
self-explanatory.
yeah, but it's pretty fun. And like the kindergartners are like a tribe of savages, which is pretty funny. They have like sticks and like spears or like weird little spears. It's very like over the top, but it's fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun show.
Speaking of fun, though, our competitors are here, so let's have fun with our matchup here. Tweety versus Recess, Cabal versus Geras, as expected. And we're going to find out if being able to take to the skies is an effective way of counteracting what Geras is bringing to the table. Yeah, we'll reset it. I'll play D. We'll get it.
Yeah, perfectly as advertised this time. Geras versus Cabal. Everything is in perfect position. Let's see if Tweety can pull off another 3-0, or is Recess going to make the upset? Anything could happen here. Dude, I love always watching it, like, look at the various names like people can create and stuff, and then I look at Tweety's, and it's just enjoyable gaming. It just gives me a chuckle. I like it. It's a classic. It's very simple, but it gives me a chuckle, so that's great.
Opening here, Recess will force a breakaway from Tweety. Oh, wow, barely misses the conversion there. Nomad dash a little bit too fast. And that is going to allow Tweety to get away with that jump. See what happens as we move forward, though. Recess gets caught. Here's the opening. Breakaway available. Will it get red? Nope, not going to use it. And the crushing blow going to come out.
We've seen Tweety like effectively use that all the time. Like he's not afraid to even just push you back mid-screen to use that fatal, that crushing blow, even when it's not for the kill. Like
Exactly.
you can kind of tell how confident he is. Like he just in general of a gameplay. Like he's not afraid of wherever he's on the screen, even if, yeah, as you said before, Sandtrap really doesn't control him this matchup.
Yeah, I love that about Tweety's willingness to spend those tools that, some players are kind of stingy about it. They want to hang on to the crushing blow, and Tweety's like, oh, did this situation present itself? We're using it. And I think with Gears in particular, he's got so many crushing blows that you can feel free to spend, particularly that corner one, whenever that opportunity presents itself, to just make sure you're getting that damage and it doesn't slip through and you lose out on it later. Here we go, body splash back to the corner. Yes, indeed, keeping the pressure going. And Recess with a late breakaway stops the Oki, but can't stop the onslaught, as Tweety is going to go ahead and shut it down for game number 1. Recess had a decent start, but, I mean, look, I had a decent start when I ran into Tweety in the ladder. He was mistiming the sand trap punish on the slide from Rambo, right? Like you slide in with Rambo and then you hold back and you roll away, and the timing or the spacing on the slide, like where to put the sand, he wasn't getting it down right away. And then I purposely didn't roll back and he put the sand in the wrong spot, but then I didn't punish because I'm an idiot. But like I had an okay start getting away with nonsense, but Tweety very quickly adapts. So Recess is gonna have to look and try real hard if he's going to try to have a solid set of openings here to convert into maybe a solid closing here if he can try to put a game on the board against Tweety.
Taking his guns. No change here. Perfectly fine for Recess.
Okay.
Stage. Cool. Gora's Lair.
Goro's Lair. Let's go.
Not only do we start off with 2 people, but also a decaying corpse in the background. Poor Goro.
Oh, dude, I'm sure of it, Legion. Tweety is prolific. He is out there putting the work in everywhere, and it shows, right? Like, that is part of why he is such a deadly competitor to be up against. And he's got tons of experience in all of these matchups. He's very dedicated to the character he wants to compete with. Doesn't have a lot of... I mean, we have seen him kind of consider other characters, but for the most part, once he's figured out which character he wants to play, he's locked in. And that has been the case here as of late with this Gears play, and it has been insane watching him just tear through the competition, looking to continue the streak here. Beautiful block on the overhead there, though, from Recess. He'll take the turn back, get some damage in the process, drops the combo at the end, though. Still picks up the redemption combo here with that Nomad Dash. Look at that, 294 even with a drop cleave. This is really solid stuff. Is he going to close it out?
He's super, super solid.
Oh, no.
Tweety looking for a comeback. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dude.
Reese was doing so well, and then it just fell apart. Right. He spent both the bars and almost has a life lead, just 20 points away, really, and now does have the life lead.
Oh, my goodness. Like, that is the thing. You get that early start, but if you can't sprint to the finish line on that early opening, it is very likely that Tweety's going to be able to turn things back around, and once he gets into control, it's very, very difficult to wrestle it back away from him. So that is going to be unfortunate for Recess. Let's see if he can try to finish the job here in round 2. Jump kick connects, but wasn't ready for it. Ends up flying the wrong way. And Tweety is going to go for the launcher here. Breakaway comes out.
Okay, jumping over the throw. Wake up jump for you taste. Recess doing good so far in this round. I mean, one combo equals 39%. That's ball for you.
Absolutely. Little throw here, though, from Recess. Trying to get things started. Buzzsaw comes out. He's almost there. Just a little bit left to go. And, oh, no. Big damage now from Tweety. Fatal Blow available. I don't know if he'll necessarily spend it here because he still could end up losing to just a wake-up attack or something, but... Pokes back and forth, and the spacing. He knew it was about to become a bit of a poking mid-war, and Tweety just backdashes out of there, and he's got the vacuum ready for basically anything at all. If he jumped, if he tried to jump away, if he tried to jump in, if he tried to throw a fireball, just about everything there was covered by that Dyson. So Tweety gonna shut it down for game 2. Beautiful play right at the end, and that's the thing too. He didn't spend the Fatal Blow earlier when it wouldn't have killed, but he absolutely was willing to take the risk and cash it out there when if it hits, it kills, I win the game. If it's blocked, I die, whatever final round, I still have it available. So beautiful play and expert use of those resources as Tweety now expands upon his lead 2-0. One chance left for Recess. We've seen solid starts from Recess, but he needs that closer.
Yeah, I feel like Recess is kind of struggling with nerves at this point. It's like he's so close every time, but drops the ball at the end. Even at that last round, too. Like, if he had OS the jump 3 into the Nomad Dash one hit, he would have gotten the round. He would have been, like, good and all done for that game and just didn't do it.
Yep.
Just a little too nervous.
Slight miscalculations. Slight. Just barely letting stuff slip through the cracks here, and that's the kind of thing that you're totally right. Could be a part of nerves, could be a part of you just like, hey, I'm on stream, a bunch of people are watching, I'm about to make top 8. This would be a first, I think, for Recess to make top 8 winners. He might have made top 8 losers before, but I mean, this is a big opportunity for Recess, and look, it's a cool opportunity for Tweety too, but Tweety is no stranger to this kind of level of competition and these kind of stakes, and in fact, he's been in positions with much more on the line, so Tweety is going to be totally unfazed by kind of where he's at, and really he's just playing the game, and enjoyable gaming indeed. I'm not sure if Xander's here. If he's not here by the end of this round, then we will have to DQ him just because we can't hang out while he does whatever. I don't know if he got dragged to the store. I think he's a child, and parents still dictate his livelihood. So, you know, whatever. But I'm not going to sit here and, like, fight Cleave to entertain you guys while we wait. That sounds like an awful idea.
Nice throw.
He's right now waiting on Recess to extend the time of this match. That's what Xander's win condition is if he wants to stay alive.
Yeah. Oh, the KB's gonna come out today. One of the ones you really don't see anymore after the patch where they made us stand well a little bit slower in that last hit.
Dude, I get hit by that all the time.
You need to go on the lap. It's pretty easy to fuzzy.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it. I commit to which way I'm blocking.
Okay. I like it. I like it. A little bit of taste in there. Just oh.
Ooh, wow. The
Tweety's
frozen
playing with
walk animation.
He did that neutral 2 times in a row. He's playing with his food here.
Shooting back and forth, just waiting to see what he does. You can see Recess looking a little
freeze.
lost here, though. He will find a launcher. Tweety falls off the breakaway. Breakaway as well from Recess. Stopping time here. Look at all those jumps on that combo.
That's such a weird
237.
version.
Tweety styling here. You know that's not optimal anymore. He's just having fun pushing buttons. Big KB, and it is enough to close it out as Tweety takes it 3-0 here over Recess. Very nicely done.
Tweety just breezing through the bracket tonight, but he will be in for top 8 Saturday. Looking for those points.